Feels really weird, man. I'd much rather do this like looking at each other. Like I feel like I'm
normally look at each other.
Yeah, we're usually sitting at a table. This is the first time we've done it in the space.
Yeah. But you could see them right there.
I know, but it just
Where our faces are.
yeah. But half of the show is me and
through the
Chan
camera.
arguing.
I'm starting.
So it's literally gonna be this
It's
the entire time.
Well, back up.
I think you can fake it, like pretend to look that
Like
way.
this. You're that light. I'm this light.
No, I don't fake it.
What? You totally fake it. What's going on, everybody? This is Asking for a Friend. We are live for the first time from the YouTube space, Los Angeles, the mothership. What are you doing? What's wrong, Dave? Why? No, I'm just kidding.
Somebody's a little paranoid.
What are you? Me? Who? Who are you talking about? Is it me? Is it me? Are you talking about me?
It's
Chan, is
actually
it me?
Delia. It's Delia.
Delia.
I'm sorry. Didn't want to have to bring this up. This is kind of awkward.
Right.
You are totally high on whatever it is that makes you paranoid.
Mostly drunk. This is Asking for a Friend. We are a live advice show coming to you live from the YouTube space and your spiritual advisors, Robert Chan, Ryan Tweedy, and our guest this week, Delia Ford Feliz. I get it?
Philadelphia, yeah.
But your name is
Yeah, my real name.
on the Philadelphia channel on YouTube.
Okay, so Philadelphia Ford Feliz. That was
Nope.
easy.
No.
Nope. Fuck.
No.
God damn it.
Not even.
Whatever, man.
You're thinking of Silver Lake Chevy. No, because Feliz would have been the Silver Lake in that joke. Messed it up already.
All right.
Dang.
We
You had
are
time
on
to think that
fire.
one out too.
Yeah,
You guys, we have been streaming for 2 minutes and we have had nothing but
out.
misses.
Yeah.
We are killing it.
You were very quiet this whole time, Chan. So
Yeah, because I don't want to get involved. I don't want to get dragged down into this muck.
And you.
I knew not to get involved in Vietnam before it even happened.
You were born when Vietnam was happening.
After.
No.
75?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom. Not my fault. Not my fault. Not my fault.
When did it end? Mid 73?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Aren't we still
I was
there,
born,
technically?
Vietnam ended. Got it.
Yep.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I am the golden child. I want my other arm on screen. That sucks. So yeah, we'll be taking questions. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments below. If we don't get to them this week, we'll get to them next week. You can also tweet us at AFAF Show, or you can tweet Philadelphia with your Eagles chatter. Right?
Or NFL chatter.
Or any NFL
Who you
chatter.
got for the Super Bowl this week?
So
Broncos.
yeah.
Oh, Super Bowl's this week?
Oh, is that the?
Yeah, that's the
Broncos,
thing.
Seahawks.
Yep. And I already okay.
The Super Bong Bowl.
Manning will bomb on. I cannot think of his name for the life of me right now. The fucking corner, the fucking loudmouth corner.
Richard Sherman.
Yeah, Sherman. He will. It'll happen.
Oh yeah.
He had the best response. The best response when he told him that said Peyton Manning throws ducks. And he's like, yeah, sometimes I do. That was the best response because you can't put that
love
on the
his
chalkboard.
humor.
Yeah.
It was so good. And Sherman's just become a distraction, so.
Like, I love loudmouth. I love. It's nice having someone that I can talk about.
I love it.
Football
I
with.
love it on the field.
Yeah.
But he took it off the field. All these interviews.
He was on the field.
No, but
He was
now he's
right at-
doing interviews.
No.
He's apologizing or making a case for why he did what he did when he should be like mentally preparing for the biggest game of his life.
Yeah.
So to
Right.
me, that's
And
why
that's
I'm
why
picking the
Peyton Manning.
Broncos.
Yep.
A big reason why I'm picking him.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I was going to point out, but you guys already started talking sports. That Philadelphia, your channel, you're a football, you're an Eagles fan. You do a lot of things with the Eagles, or about the Eagles and their games and
Pre-game,
stuff like that.
post-game analysis.
Tweety just did a documentary about the Huskers.
Yeah. Cornhuskers. Yeah.
So you've got the
But
big and the little represented.
yeah, I'm limited in my pro football knowledge because I really only care about Huskers that went pro. I don't
see, I'm
have a
the
dog in the fight.
You're the opposite. You care about everything.
I know. I care about
non-Husker that went pro.
pros and not so much.
Yeah, I just don't have a dog in the fight. I try to care.
Yeah.
I try.
I try to.
I watch.
I spent 10 years in Washington, so I'm a Seattle fan.
Right.
Go
Oh, how
Hawks.
convenient
yeah, I know.
that is.
Yeah.
I've met so many.
How convenient that I lived for 10 years in Seattle. I was planning that.
He's the-
so that in
no, he is-
2014.
No, Chan, you are the NFL version of the modern day LeBron James fan,
Well, no, here's the thing.
right? I mean,
I don't follow the Hawks closely because
They suck
14 out of 15
always.
years. Yeah, they will suck. They will choke.
The last
immediately.
good player
It'll
they
be
had was
awful.
like Steve Largent.
Yeah, pretty much when I was living in Seattle. And now, so I will always love the Seahawks. I will never root for any other team, but I'm not going to wake up at 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday to watch a football game?
Yeah.
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you mad?
I got up at
Absolutely
9
not.
a.m. Actually, I got up at 7 a.m. on New Year's Day to drive to Orange County because I don't have cable to watch the Husker Bowl game against Georgia in a game that had absolutely no relevance with people I don't know.
You know what I get up at 9 a.m. for on a
feel
Sunday
you.
morning?
Yeah.
I get up
feel
at
you.
9 a.m. so I can go back to bed because I fell asleep drunk on the floor in my living room at 7 a.m. that
I
morning.
puked on these shoes the morning of the Husker game because I was still
I
hungry.
see the little
No, it's been
faded-
clean. It's been clean. That's dirt.
Faded mark right
Oh, no.
there.
That's
dirt.
dirt. That's not even.
Yeah, that's dirt. That's dirt.
Or is that the light reflection?
Yeah, I washed them. It took me like 3 weeks, but I finally washed them.
Do you? What are you?
Go, go.
you-
I was sending messages to Chacho.
Message.
what are you really?
Yeah, we need to. I got feedback that we need to turn my mic up because I'm super quiet.
Oh.
Somebody wants to hear you.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Why anybody want to hear it?
You know why? It's because that mic is awesome.
Just trying to call me Dave.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. You're just a tech guy to me.
Sweet. Also, it says Tweety's a big loudmouth. Pull the mic away from him and take him away from the.
That is
screen.
absolutely not what that
Pretty
says.
close. Also, he spelled it with a T. So.
Yeah, so it must not be talking about
Tweety's
me.
mic is too loud. Make him go
It's not
away.
Tweety's mic. It's Tweety that's too loud.
Tweety is a
Push the
loud
mic
mouth.
back. Look at me. Look how far away I am from
Yeah,
the microphone. Look
whatever,
at you
man.
licking
I'm
the
like
microphone.
right on this thing and I'm too
It's
low.
like making
Yeah.
But this is
Yes.
like,
There's
This
that.
is like double compression.
Yeah,
Is that a thing?
I don't know.
Yes.
I feel
Question
like
mark.
I'll just pull this up to my face.
So you are rooting for the Broncos.
I'm not rooting. I'm picking them to win.
Gotcha.
I don't.
What's the
have
spread?
I don't have a favorite.
I see.
I don't know.
I don't know what the spread is.
Okay.
2 points.
I hate Russell
Found out
Wilson.
last night.
Oh, it's
2 points. Okay.
in for Broncos.
Broncos.
Yes.
Okay, sounds.
Underdogs. Underdogs.
And dead
What?
silence.
What more do you want? How much more of that song do you think there is? There's underdogs, then there's the chorus, underdogs, and then we're back to the verse, underdogs. Do you want to do the chorus again? We can do that and then go to the bridge.
I'm trying to
which
figure
is
out what this cryptic
underdogs in a
message
different
means,
key,
so that's
and then we're
fine.
back to the chorus again, and then just a refrain over and over until the song gets done.
I think we're good. I got a text message
That's
from.
no, it's not that song. It's the same. It's the same name as that. Here I Come to Save the Day, but it's the extended dance remix
What?
of Underdogs, which is just underdogs, arms, then underdogs, then underdog, and then so on and so forth. In that fashion, ad infinitum.
Oh, that's totally unrelated text. Sorry.
Would
I
you
got
stop
a
getting
text.
sex
I got a
from
text
your-
that said "boom, yes," and I was like, "Oh, I guess we got the mic levels right," but it's totally from someone else. It is, in fact, about sex.
Oh,
Oh.
do not care. Why would your wife say that about you having sex?
Oh, what? Yeah, it's totally Chacho. Jeff from Reckless Eating, who is our monitor, asked, "Is anyone betting on the Super Bowl?"
No.
Nope, I've never placed an actual bet.
Oh, I have a
I
standing
bet last year on the
Yeah?
Ravens.
How'd that work out?
Won like $800.
Wow, that worked out. That worked out real
Yeah,
well.
that's cool. And you won it by a
But-
guy that committed murder. So how's it?
Well, see, had I been betting on my picks the entire season, I would have made a lot of money because the only one I got wrong was the double overtime loss the Broncos had last year. So I was like, man, I could have really made out. But after I got so many right, I'm like, all right, I just got to bet now because I'm on a roll, man.
Right.
Nice.
I know these teams better than I thought.
Right on.
Well, you made a movie about the
Yeah.
Cornhuskers, and you never bet on them.
I bet on him every year. I
you
have
do?
a standing bet with a guy named Mike Pachotti.
Oh
that-
God! Does this involve like beaver pelts or something?
No, it is
some
it-
weird
no, it's a-
Nebraska
it's a-
thing.
62
Like,
furs.
No, it's I like
Every
no,
yard.
My pride. I would
bucket of
rather.
cashew
I would
butter.
rather lose money than turn down a bet. Like I've knowingly lost. I knowingly
would
bet
rather
money. I know
lose
I'm
money
gonna
than
lose.
turn down a bet.
Yeah, when
does
it comes to
that
the Huskers,
mean?
I can't. My pride will not allow me
I see.
to say no, they'll be, even though they're like the 75-point favorite, the Huskers will still win, and I'll lose like $20 or $50 or $100.
Wait, how are you
Do you
betting?
do like food bets or drinking
Yeah, we do
bets?
bet. I do.
That's
food
what
bets.
I do all season
Yeah.
long.
I have a
That
standing
the
bet with
Eagles
Mike
will
Pachote
eat like
every
X
year
amount
for
of
dinner.
cheesesteaks? What's the bet?
Well, it depends on the matchup. So, like my very first
Oh,
bet
so like
that I did
if
on
they
my
win,
channel,
you'll eat.
like
Okay.
it was against the Falcons. This was like 3 years ago, and the loser had to chug a Four Loko in 4 minutes.
Yeah, we'll do stuff like that
So,
too.
and you just do it on camera, and like, oh man, that stuff burns after a while.
Yeah.
It took me 10 minutes, but I still did it.
Yeah.
But,
Well, that's why, like with games like this where you don't have a team, then you bet, food things,
Yeah,
stupid things, like chugging Four Locos. God, ugh, what a.
Yeah,
what
or
is,
you
what
could
is the
just
equivalent
eat
of that?
and it was my
$20
first
at
time
Taco
ever
Bell
having
and-
it too.
Ew.
Yeah, we did the $20 Taco Bell thing. That was equally bad.
There should only
What is
be.
that?
You have $20, and you can go to Taco Bell, but you can only get one of each any item. You have to spend all $20. Any leftover you can spend on 40s, and then you have, what was it, an hour that we had? An hour to eat everything, and then an extra hour to keep it down.
But the inflation sort of fucked it up.
Yeah, 1 of 4 people did it. Was
Yeah,
it 3 people?
I came
3
really
people.
close, but that burrito was just I couldn't get.
See,
I would've
I
peed if
You have to
didn't do
order
it.
the most expensive.
No, I think that's the mistake. I think the best way to do it is to get the little things, because they're overpriced.
Yeah.
'Cause I think he got like an epic burrito,
And now I was thinking
and
of-
it killed him.
Yeah,
I
'cause
might
was
have
like,
to do
oh.
that next season.
Yeah, but would you have replaced that with 5 tacos? Would that have been a better idea?
I think so because it was. Yeah, I think I could have.
Also, I wonder if there's a difference if you can get like corn tortillas over flour, if that makes a difference.
Well, I went al fresco.
Right? Yeah, sure.
And that helped.
Because there's no
Didn't
sound.
help.
Well, you also drank 2 40s.
I did finish
That
both
was a
40s,
problem.
so I feel good about that. Like,
That's
I
screwed you.
failed, yes, but also I finished 2 40s in an hour. That's
Do you do the what is it? The
Edward
Edward
40
hands?
Oh, no,
No,
I
I
did
had
not
a friend.
yet.
We did Edward 40 hands with him. He played it by himself like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And then he passed out, and we took a condom and put ketchup on it and slapped it on his inner thigh.
Gross.
And then pulled his pants off and then went to bed. And woke up in the morning. He was like, "What the fuck happened?"
wait a minute. He had pants on.
We took him off.
You filled. Oh, okay. He took off his pants.
Yeah, we took him off. We slapped a condom with ketchup on it.
Ketchup
his
on it,
thigh.
or
Yeah, of
or
course you did.
In it.
On like just like a bloody condom.
So
we
it's
slapped it to his
okay.
inner thigh, and then we went to bed.
I see.
And then
Okay.
and then he woke up and freaked out.
Uh huh. And he didn't think that, man, I really smell like a hamburger, and also there's a condom on my leg.
Oh, I mean, it's not like he didn't last forever. Like he doesn't like still think he got.
He didn't try and bury
Fuck.
bodies or anything.
No.
Oh my god!
like,
What did
he
I
figured it out
do?
Pretty quick, but the initial reaction is what we wanted, and it was worth it. It was worth every second.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. You can find these guys trying to eat $20 worth of Taco Bell. Where do we do that? On You Now?
I don't know.
I think we did
No, we
that
did
on
on
you-
YouTube because I
Did we?
accidentally liked it on my documentary.
Oh yeah, that's
page.
right. That's right. It is on the YouTube channel, so you can find that. It'll probably show up in the because I'll tag it or some shit.
Yeah.
I'll make something up.
Did you edit that? Because that was a long
No,
slog.
no, they have to watch the entire 2 hours.
That does not sound like a thing.
Now,
that
I'll
I
tell
would
you
ever
what,
do.
it does not end with vomit.
I might be able to do
Which is
highlights now. I
surprising.
don't know. Oh, did they ever
Oh, are you
install
doing
that thing?
I've never done the highlights yet.
I don't. It's not active. I don't see it actually. So I guess we're not doing that
Okay.
because I would have done some highlighting just now, especially that bloody whatever.
Yeah.
So
Especially if you knew. I'll tell you who it was off camera. You'll laugh.
Can we not
Great.
ever highlight bloody condom stories ever? Ever?
Sure.
Dude, I
Just
have
as a
so
rule,
many
flat
bloody
rule.
condom stories I can tell you.
That's
So
why I want the
many,
rule.
every
That's why we
episode.
need a rule. We shouldn't. There is no place in polite society
Rules are
where
important.
you should need a rule against bloody condom stories, and yet somehow here we are needing a rule against bloody condoms.
What do you do, man?
Up to each his own.
Did kick you off the? That's not a thing.
Can you
we
do that?
I,
We might be able. We'll just tell him to go to a different place.
yeah.
We're totally at Konami today. So
Oh man,
they're over
I
there.
found
Next
out.
week
Yeah,
we are in Chula Vista.
I'm excited.
Ula Vista.
I'm excited. I found out Konami. Are we gonna ask questions? Do we have
Yeah, we got some questions.
This
I
is
don't-
an advice podcast.
so much advice?
they
to
just
give
This
you.
isn't so much an advice question, but our first question actually is on the YouTube page from MG Phenom. I don't think anyone here except maybe me is going to actually be able to answer this.
I absolutely will be able to answer it.
Whoa.
Really? Have you
Yeah.
seen
I
it
like a
already?
challenge.
I may not be able to get it right. In fact, almost certainly I will
Yeah.
not.
So-
But I can answer it like a motherfucker.
Matt asks,
I
have
thought you said
any
it
of
was MG Phenom?
his? I know who it is.
Oh, I see.
He's
so
a
this is some sort
regular.
of plant.
He's a regular to my channel.
A
Is he
regular.
one of the
Finan
ones
used
that
to-
hates me? Is he one of the? Or
He
That would
does
be everybody.
now,
That would be
probably.
every-
Yeah,
there was
probably.
man.
Oh,
They
they
used-
hate
that's
you.
they really
Ashley.
did on the last day. Yeah,
That
I
was
had to beg Ashley not to, or whatever her name was.
I think he won her
Wow.
over.
I think I did win her over by the end.
I'm getting new information from
He's
Jeff.
a charming fellow when he wants to be. The
Sweetie?
problem, of course, is that he never wants
He never wants to be,
and
except when
that's-
he's making chili.
That's an issue.
Yeah,
He's like, gee, my chili.
yeah, I make the world's best chili.
What do you make?
Oh. What do I make? Depends on my mood.
What's your specialty? Like, if you go on Top Chef right now and they're like, you've got 30 minutes, make your
gosh.
specialty, like, wow us.
I like desserts. So
Oh, I like dessert. That's more baking.
I do
Yeah.
like a spice walnut cake with cream cheese frosting. That
I
really
knew there was gonna be cream cheese involved.
That's a Philadelphia
Why
thing.
is it
Yep,
all
yeah,
Philadelphia?
Philadelphia. I knew it. I was gonna make.
But
a
she's not from
joke.
Philadelphia. She's
Doesn't
from Los
matter.
Angeles.
Doesn't matter.
deliciousness.
Yeah. It's funny because I've actually met more diehard Philadelphia Eagles fans from LA than when I
There's a lot.
lived in the suburbs.
Yeah, okay.
Because we were all like, sports. And they're all girls.
Really?
Yeah.
Where are they?
Johnny Sportsbine?
Yeah.
You send them my way.
That's
He's
not a
got
girl.
huge tits.
Yeah.
And Johnny Schwartzwine.
Alright.
But yeah, the rest of them are girls. Jeff.
Yeah, send him my way.
Okay, Jeff asks, what's the worst bet
I'm
you
looking out
lost
for
to?
Oh, worst bet.
Yeah.
Let's see. This year I didn't really do anything crazy.
Did you ever
I
have
did.
to sit through
Oh,
the
I know
premiere?
what it was.
I've
I
had
had to
lots of
chug
shit.
a bottle of ketchup when
Oh, that's
How
gross.
big?
Eagles
Like-
lost to the Patriots
like
2
a
years
normal-
ago.
Is that on
Mine's
Reckless
It was
Leading?
like a
though, or-
half a bottle, so it was like this size, and it was like half filled, and I had some In-N-Out French fries to go along with it.
Oh, then that doesn't even count as a
Did you
punishment.
But-
chug the French
but
fries?
I ate the French fries, and then I chugged the ketchup, and
Yeah.
halfway through, I wanted to just vomit all over the place.
That is-
it was disgusting.
It's
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of
At
ketchup.
first, I'm like, oh, this is all right. Then I'm like, no, this is not good. So
Alright.
I think that was the worst ketchup.
Alright. Did you throw
Straight
up,
up. No, I didn't. I
Okay.
a little dry heaving, you
Gotcha.
know. But I held it down because I'm tough like that.
Yeah.
I did for my Eagles.
Philadelphia.
Even though it sucked. but
Eagles, 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 Eagles.
That's for
The things I
Schwartzbein.
do and they don't even know. So sad.
Someday.
Someday.
What did you do, Tweety?
I made a bet with a guy, but it was dependent on this thing. He was actually an NFL football player that I was on he did a podcast, and me and this guy Dave were on it, and Joel Makovica, I don't know, he's like old school, like 90s, maybe late 90s, and he played for the Huskers, and I bet him that if we made it to the Big Ten championship, we would beat Ohio State. And then with the loser, like he said Ohio State would win, the loser had to get Herbie Husker tramp stamped on their back.
Uh-huh.
But we never got to that game. But that would have been because I would have lost.
But
my
that
big
wasn't
mouth
a
got me.
thing.
I don't know. That's
You
I
didn't
don't-
lose.
I don't lose
You
big bets. I
Do you
mean,
understand what we're
money.
asking you?
That was the best-
What is the worst thing that has ever happened to you as the result of a lost bet? Nothing doesn't count as something bad happening to you.
the nothing then. That was the closest I would have had to have a tramp stamp.
God, you.
Jason Horton is apparently watching and says, Eagles Schmeagles.
Oh, goodness.
Which you were actually working
Eagles,
on
Schmeagles.
Jason's shoot earlier, right?
Yeah, I was here early this morning.
So, Jason, we stole your guest,
Were you
your
aware?
actor.
Were you aware of this Eagles
We're just
hatred
taking
that he had
people.
flowing through him?
No.
Yeah. That
Doesn't like
she's
everybody hate
ripped
the
that
Eagles,
contract
though?
up because she's not in that video anymore.
I saw him. He got slapped earlier and everything.
That's
so.
every video he does.
Did you slap him?
No, the girl that he offered a threesome to did.
Nice.
Next time.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah,
in
it got
the-
crazy.
in the
It got
video?
crazy, guys. Ooh.
Is that the video that you're in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Are you guys talking about Jason
I know who
Horton?
it is.
Is that who we're talking about?
Yeah, Jason Horton.
He's a good improviser. That's
Giving
literally
away all the
all I
secrets
know
here,
about him.
Jason.
I've never really seen much, but his improv is really good.
I don't know that I've seen him improv. I've
Yeah,
seen a
it's
lot of
really
his
good.
videos, though.
I haven't seen his videos.
Uh,
I've seen him improvise at I.O.
And I know he makes a great grilled cheese. Between the three of us, we know everything there is to know about Jason Horton.
That is actually accurate.
Of course it is.
So sad. All right, so our first question comes from MG Phenom, who asks, "Have
Oh,
any?"
that's right. There, we didn't even
We
get
had
that
a
yet.
question.
Oh
We had a real
yeah, what
question.
happened to this question?
All right, Matt. Let's see what you have.
Yeah.
If that is your real name.
Matt would be his real name.
Is his last name Phenom?
No.
What?
Yeah, but he gets his, like,
Everything
this
he does is a
Gordon.
lie.
Bullshit.
Have any of you guys seen the Fault in Our Stars trailer? It launched today, which actually I believe is 2 days ago when he left this comment. Curious if any of the crew, that's us, plans to see it, and if not, what less than 100% testosterone movie do they plan to see this year? Because it is a girl-ish
Do you even
movie.
know what it is?
I actually saw this comment earlier, so I watched the trailer
You went and looked
because
it
of
up?
that.
See, I actually know that it's a book by John Green.
Well, I know
because
that
read
too.
the
I
book
just didn't see the trailer.
And did not see the trailer. I am
Yeah.
looking forward to the movie. There are a
Are you?
couple actors in there that I'm quite fond of, and it's a good story. It's a lot of fun. I will definitely be seeing that.
I watched the trailer because of this, and I mean, it's a romantic sort of dark, depressing thing.
There's some cancer.
There's a little cancer.
There's a lot of cancer.
Like on one person or on
Yeah.
Multiple people.
Well, yeah, multiple people, but
I would
primarily the
cancer.
protagonist is suffering and going through
Oh, that
treatment.
sounds like good.
The interesting sort of thing that
it's a life-affirming thing, though, at the same time.
having cancer.
What?
No, I was going to say the interesting thing about this story that I think attracts people to it is this. It sort of flips what Twilight did, in that the girl has the Byron-esque qualities of like the "I'm going to hurt you, stay away from me" character, where Edward Cullen was like, "Oh, I'm going to bite you and drink your blood," whatever. They're very,
No vampires biting girls.
No
with cancer.
vampires, but
That's some
it is that
disappointing shit.
Yeah, it is that girl who has that character trait. of,
So
like,
wait, if you
stay
get
away.
okay, I got a question.
Okay.
So let's say you have cancer.
This is terrible.
And you get bit by a vampire.
already regret
Do you live
everything.
forever but still have cancer
Oh,
forever?
Nope,
Yeah.
cures cancer.
Does it?
Yep.
Source?
What?
Source?
Yeah.
Anne Rice. Boom.
Which book?
You can't just say a name
first
or somebody
one,
and then say
I
boom.
Interview with the Vampire?
One of the characters had tuberculosis and was cured of it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it takes care of all disease.
Yeah,
and makes
I
you
buy
live
that.
forever.
I mean, yeah, every credible source,
You're okay.
I would say, has regenerative properties.
Okay.
Also, other movies that are less than 1,000% testosterone that I plan on seeing, I'm very much looking
Expendables
forward
3?
to. No, that would be the opposite. Do you not understand how
Have
that
you
works?
seen Arnold Schwarzenegger lately?
If he is not 1,000% testosterone, he's still
99,
probably a good
100. All right, go on.
105%.
What were you going to say?
I'm looking forward to Pitch Perfect 2,
Of course
which
you are.
has been greenlit and is being written by Kay Cannon as we speak.
Okay.
The greatest movie. Okay, I'm gonna go on a limb and I'm gonna say the most important movie ever made
Totally unrelated to this question. Go on.
is The Square, and everybody should go see it.
Uh-huh.
It's on Netflix.
Okay, that's
The
actually
Square?
those are.
Yeah,
It's like
it
a
is
legit-
the
Yeah,
most
sure,
important
yes.
movie ever made, and I decided last night after I watched it, I'm gonna make sure everybody on the planet watches this movie.
I've never heard of it.
No one
And
has.
that's why.
It's on
It's
Netflix. Yeah.
nominated for an Oscar, and no one has heard of it.
Really?
Yeah, there's another one
When
called
did it
The
come out?
Well, yeah,
Apple
but
Killing.
it's a documentary, and most people.
Don't
But
watch
it's
documentaries.
it's a narrative, and there's character. It's amazing.
Square.
The
Okay.
Square.
Oh,
The
you
Why don't
watch
you
it.
explain what it is rather than just say
Square.
It's
the
about
square and
it's
hope people
about
think.
the revolution in Egypt taking place from the day they take Tahrir. I'm gonna say it wrong. Tahrir Square.
Tahrir Square.
All the way until basically like the end of 2013, and it's fucking amazing. But that being said, the movies coming up that I want to see that are
Yeah.
not testosterone filled.
Right.
Oh, there's this movie that's just an
like a
absolute, just
Good Will Hunting
like
2?
an
I don't
estrogen
know.
fest.
What was it?
It's
Wait,
called
Good Will Hunting 2 or something. Is that
Through
correct?
These
thing?
Gates.
Oh, yeah. That
It's
is,
a film for
yeah,
little
that's
girls.
all about girls.
mostly, and
Painting their faces.
Yeah. Through These
yeah.
Gates
Getting
is a
their-
wonderful movie. I don't know if you guys
special
have
clothes
seen it or
on.
not, but it's good. It has not been accepted into a single film festival.
oh,
that
have you
true?
submitted it to stuff?
So many.
Oh,
many.
dude, that
Well,
sucks.
I mean, do you?
I submitted to like a bunch of New York, like.
Oh, F
like
those
one
guys.
of them was like the Inner City New York Film Festival.
Yeah.
It's like, whatever. I don't know. I tried. Fuck. But yeah, it's a good movie, so go see that too.
Inner City. Okay.
They wouldn't go see it. They'd have to like buy it, right?
Oh yeah, buy it.
Yeah.
Or go see it in Lincoln in April. It's still going there.
That's the next screening?
To Lincoln, Nebraska in April.
Everybody go
very
over.
Here are your choices.
Tweety will be there hawking goods.
You can watch something on Netflix, or you can travel to Lincoln,
Have you-
Nebraska.
Are you on Netflix?
No, I'm on iTunes.
No, I'm saying you can watch any movie that's on Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
Or you can
go-
travel
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
Nebraska.
You could watch The Square.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
you
watch
watch The
that on
Square.
Netflix?
Actually, you know what? If you have a choice to either watch my movie or The Square, watch The Square.
All right.
Who's the
that is-
director?
It's a girl, which I know it shouldn't, but it blew my mind when I found out. Dude, you
Jesus.
don't understand how intense this movie. Dude,
Okay.
He
she
did
has
say-
the biggest balls. This
He
woman,
did say girl instead of woman.
a woman. She's a woman. She's a grown ass
He
woman.
directed
She is-
the most important movie
Dude,
of all time.
She directed.
and you just call her a girl.
Sorry, I called. Yeah, but what was her name? I can't remember her name. Google it. There's a thing.
Her name is
YouTube
Google
owns
it.
Google. Google it.
Do you have a problem with
Or
people calling
Google
you a girl?
owned
Is that an issue with you?
Now,
Yeah.
Jahain Najang. According to Chacho.
I don't say it, but
But you don't prefer the term
I
girl?
prefer a woman or
Woman?
lady.
What?
Lady, yeah. I
like-
can see lady.
What,
I'd
what
prefer the
People
word lady.
like for football, it's like Eagles girl. I'm like, nah, I'm a
Eagles lady?
Eagle.
I'm a
Yeah.
fine
lady.
Eagles
Yeah,
lady.
I can understand
I
that.
know, girl.
I got my Eagles nightgown, so.
But I
you
don't.
know.
I mean, it's a common thing. I don't take offense to it. But when I speak, that's how I speak.
I don't know.
I prefer like toddler boy.
Man-child.
Man-child
No,
is
like
The
boy
man-child
child,
speaks.
Like little like. I like when they do this when they say my name.
The little pinky move. Delia, is there a movie you're looking forward to this summer?
No testosterone.
No, well, see, I'm not
I
a
think she
big
can pick
movie
either.
person. Like, the last movie I watched was The Hobbit, which was really
Sure.
good.
Wait, the second one or the first one?
The most recent one.
Okay.
So
Okay. I haven't seen that one yet.
it was,
I've only seen the first
It was
one.
well.
It's long.
And they have those
Well, I imagine.
spiders, and oh man.
Yeah, that's the best part.
freaks me out.
From the
But
book.
it's good. Yeah. No, I really enjoyed that one, but I
don't
don't
like the
I
spiders?
don't
I
keep
don't like
up to
spiders.
date with.
In general.
In general.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I mean, that's what makes it like the most compelling part of that movie.
No.
Can we unplug those
It's the part that
headphones,
makes
by
me
the
want
way?
to leave.
Are those feeding out? Because I'm
Oh,
hearing
yeah.
that.
Echo.
You can just pull the plug out from underneath the bottom of them.
Sorry for that weird distraction. Wait, did you say a movie that you're excited about?
Not that I'm excited about,
Yeah.
but I don't follow movies, but if it has Edward Norton in it, I will definitely
Oh,
look
yeah.
forward to
Oh,
it.
he's fantastic.
Sure.
Edward
That's
Norton.
Edward
Fight Club.
Norton.
Fight. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Fight Club's like one of my top 10.
The other one he did is even
American
better.
History X.
American History X.
Might I
That is
suggest
Death
disturbing.
to Smoochie is one of the
Something-
best movies ever made.
I've never seen that.
Great
I want to
movie.
see that. Bobcat Goldthwait?
a movie
You
starring
can change the world, but you can make a dent.
Robert Redford and Deborah
I haven't
Winger.
seen that in so long, but yeah,
That's
that's
the
I
solution?
want. Yeah,
What?
all his
What is
movies are
that?
entertaining.
Robert Redford and Deborah
What?
Winger.
What movie?
Legal Eagles, 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 Eagles,
You're
Eagles,
the worst
Eagles.
person ever.
I'm trying to help the guest out.
I like.
Along the movie lines, Paradox Designs on the YouTube page asks,
If that is your real name.
I assume it is not.
It's probably Matt.
Yeah, this is also Matt. Are you guys going to watch Groundhog Day tomorrow in honor of not only the holiday, but Bill Murray's awesomeness?
I've never stopped watching Groundhog
I
Day.
love that movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
No,
It's a
I've
fantastic-
literally
But I'm
never
not
stopped
watching it,
watching
no.
That's
Groundhog's
creepy.
Day.
Isn't it on
I've
Sunday?
been watching
Super
it
creepy.
always.
Is the football is Super Bowl on Groundhog's Day this
I
year?
think so. So
Oh,
I'll be watching
man.
the Super Bowl.
Oh, we'll be watching the Super Bowl forever, over and over again.
Oh,
Ew.
Watching the Hawks crush the Broncos over and over again, repeatedly until the end of time.
The only good player they have is Marshawn Lynch. That's it.
I'm going to tell you, this Puppy Bowl is going to be amazing this year.
I have money on the Puppy Bowl. I have put $1 into the pool. I have chosen my 3 puppies.
Really? Which
I'm fucking ready to go.
What breeds did you pick?
I don't remember. They all looked awful. I'm a cat man, so like I had to pick through all these.
That's
Like
not, you can't
that
ever
looks
say
like
those
a
two words together
mutt.
again.
That
I'm
looks
a
like a
cat
goddamn
man.
mutt. That looks like a fucking
man.
scrabbly ass pooch. Whatever. So I just picked 3 of them based on their bios.
Wait,
I
is your
forget what they said.
sorry? I'm reacting immediately to comments. I'm shocked. But what? Paradox Design says my real name is Murray. He didn't actually say my. He just said real
all
names,
right.
which is weird because nobody's named that anymore.
What?
Nope.
Murray
My
Head?
dad was Murray.
Murray Gold? Murray.
I wanted to
Dude, you're,
name
like,
my
lining
daughter
up over
Murray, and my wife nixed that. But because my dad, he passed away, and
Did you just say you wanted to name your daughter Murray?
I did, because as a Jewish person, you name your children after people who've passed away.
Maybe you crank out another kid first and
Hey,
then name that boy
I
Murray?
think Murray's an awesome
You're going
name.
to
We're gonna
settle
name
your
your
daughter
daughter
for
Murray?
Murray?
I think it's a cool name for a daughter.
Really?
What?
Also, I want
Really?
my
Your
son
daughter's
to be
gonna be
named
like
Viking.
an old bald
so
Jewish man.
half
You
of that
are-
is accurate.
You are dooming her to a life of sadness. If you
Whatever.
do that.
Murray? Are you fucking kidding me?
Wow.
I'm not to take anything away from you, but you would be so much less interesting if your name were Murray. Your
I
name
don't know
is
that
not
that's
Murray,
true at all.
so it's not
mean,
a problem.
I do have an awesome name.
Delia is a pretty it's a
Yeah,
pretty cool
no,
name.
that's an awesome name. But if your
Didn't-
name was
didn't
Murray,
Delia,
you would
isn't
have.
like the only famous Delia like a murderer?
You're thinking of
No,
the
she's
Black
like
Dahlia
Dahlia?
murder.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Get out.
Philip would be Philip Murray.
Yeah.
Phil Murray. Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't sound as cool.
wouldn't.
No, see?
Yeah,
My
that's
point.
true.
My
I
point.
wouldn't have a cool channel name. Like, where would I
You
go?
could have a channel
Yeah.
dedicated to Bill Murray because of that name.
How does that fit into the Eagles,
But then,
though?
yeah, and how do you
It-
fill
well, it
a
wouldn't.
Murray?
Yeah, he was a
like, do you
Cubby.
just
He's a Bears
give him
fan.
food,
Oh,
or you just
yeah.
like have him drink until he is
Nobody wants to be a Bears.
satiated?
Yes.
I was a Bears fan for years.
Satiated? Sated?
Really?
When I lived in Chicago,
Satiated.
it's really hard to not get caught up.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I used to say it that way.
Sated
know.
is another is a
It is
very
different.
it is
Okay.
different. It means something slightly different.
Thanks, Dave. I wonder if people can even hear you at all. I'm just
Not
talking to
even
my
a little
third
bit.
personality. Hey, Dave. Oh, it's just reloading the comments we've already seen. There was,
yeah?
I feel like there was one. Oh, it was also by Paradox, who asked, where'd it go? Do you guys like pie, and what kind?
Oh,
We're actually
man,
going to do an
love
advice
pie.
question soon, but quick, pie, favorite kind?
Either lemon meringue, key lime.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, one of those two probably.
Those are good. I just never go for fruit. I always go chocolate.
I get sick of chocolate.
Chocolate, like French
Chocolate
silk.
with
Chocolate
French
mousse.
toast's good.
Yeah, I like those, like the Boston cream pies and stuff.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
But I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't do it. So
On a pie level, it gets you? Like
But
ice cream gets
That's
me.
just like a bunch of pudding on top of a pie crust.
Pudding and
That's
pie
what
don't
that is.
affect me, but ice
But it
cream
has the
and
bread.
ice cream and milk do.
Yeah,
Well, it's
Boston
got-
cream pie is a cake, first of all.
What?
You can
Right?
get it in any form.
I'm used to like a
primarily
a
a
pie,
donut.
with just a bunch of pudding and then
Well,
like
yeah.
whipped cream on top of that.
That's
Sure.
just a cream pie. That's not a Boston
No,
cream pie.
cream pie is just like a thing
That's
of
like
cream
going
with
to
crust,
KFC and
basically.
calling it buffalo wings. It's just chicken.
What?
Wow.
You are
KFC has
gone
been
off the
debunked.
rails.
All right, should we give some real advice here?
Yep.
Please.
Okay.
I need to save lives
Get
today.
real.
This is
Probably not.
Yeah, it's usually
Just
going to be like,
probably
my boyfriend
not,
is
right?
probably cheating on me.
no. This may be an even sadder question. Although that might be the next
please.
one.
Absolutely. Let's
This-
jump into the sad ones.
This first question comes from Maria, who asks, "How long does it take for McDonald's to call you for an interview?"
Oh, man.
You got turned down by McDonald's?
No, hold on. In
What?
There's
in
more.
the-
No. In
There
her
is more.
defense, she's probably overqualified.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Let's
Because
hope.
they wouldn't hire me at Target because I have a college degree.
Wow.
I will say this. If you are asking
she's
for
not.
advice online about why McDonald's is not calling you back for a job interview, it is not because you are overqualified. I will say unequivocally right now.
Hey, you know what?
without
I
hearing the
appreciate
rest of
you
the
trying to
question.
get a job, man. Just keep trying. Just keep trying to get a job. If it's not McDonald's, go next door to, I don't know, what's usually next door to McDonald's?
1 out of 3
dumpster?
times Burger
Yeah.
King or AM PM.
Jack in the Box or some shit. A&PM. Someone will hire you.
AM PM will hire you if McDonald's won't.
And I'm sure it's not you. It's probably they just probably have too many people.
That could be.
You know, come on, just keep.
They
trying
might not
to get a
even-
Everyone's
job.
first
They
thought,
may not
McDonald's,
actually be
you know?
hiring
they
at
have
that time.
higher
Sure.
resumes.
Yeah.
coming
Free
in.
food.
I got
I got fired from
hired and I went in for the first day of training, watched a 1-hour video that I was going to get paid $4 for, and then that night I got a call from my first pick, which was a movie theater, and they wanted me to come in for interviews. So I was like, never looked back. There's still like $4 sitting on a check somewhere. Just went right back into
I
the
got
company.
fired from
Left him in the
McDonald's
dust.
when I was 16.
Fired.
Yeah.
Wow. Were you overqualified?
No,
Is that the
I
problem?
was
You
I
were
was a
too-
loudmouth.
too
I was a loudmouth.
Was?
And
Please,
we would melt the toys in the fry vat and then serve the fries.
Oh
There'd be,
yeah,
like,
that's not
plastic in
good.
them.
That's
Oh my goodness.
and
That's
then
fucked up,
I
dude.
told. Well, the reason I got fired was I told
'Cause you
the
told
manager
someone.
to
What was
go-
the? No, I don't want to know that. I want to know the reason why you didn't get sent to jail.
Oh,
that shit's
right?
straight up
That's-
illegal.
Yeah, like well, now looking back, I was like, oh yeah, you're a dick, but we didn't. Like we didn't know.
Looking back, there is no reason you should not know that melting plastic toys in a deep fryer and serving them to other human beings is not wrong.
yeah. I mean, I worked as a grill cook, and like the most adventurous I ever got with the deep fryer was I'm gonna fry bacon in this thing.
Oh man.
That's-
By the way, it was
That would
fantastic.
be
That's something
awesome.
that you do.
Yeah, I've never took it
will
beyond
appreciate
anything
that.
that was already food.
Yeah, if you want to
Um,
dip like a hamburger in batter and deep fry that
Yeah.
just because you're going crazy.
I mean, I put like a bunch of onion in there. Like
Where
that.
I
bunch of
worked,
onion?
Yeah,
I remember
like
walking
sliced
up to the
onion,
door.
It's real crispy, kind of like the Outback Steakhouse onion.
Okay.
Oh,
bloomin'
the
onion.
bloomin' onion.
You're
Yeah.
trying to make
Yeah.
your own blooming onions. That's
Yeah, I
respectable.
basically- I
That's a
made
guy
some, yeah.
who's got a plan. He is curious. He's
Making
experiment-
food.
He's the Neil deGrasse Tyson of McDonald's. You are the John Wayne Gacy of McDonald's.
Did you just say someone's the Neil deGrasse Tyson of McDonald's?
I
Yeah.
did.
I walked around yelling science a lot.
That is
Boom into the
that
fryer.
is not what Neil deGrasse Tyson does. I hereby
Yell
retract
science just all the time.
things that I've said about you. I realize that was now a mistake. That was on me. What was the shittiest job you ever had?
Well, I never did fast food. My first job was actually I worked.
Okay,
at a
this is
law
gonna be something.
office.
Okay.
Law
Okay.
office?
Yeah,
What's
I
your
was
last
a
job?
secretary.
Like, yeah,
like,
that's
I
fine.
did all
How
the
old were you?
filings. I was 16
That was yesterday.
probably. I was in
Okay.
high school.
Okay.
But my biology teacher, he had a law firm, and so I was a good
Oh,
student.
so weird.
So I'm a smart
He
girl.
was into you. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Hey, you want to come work at my law firm? Yeah, okay.
It
I
was a
don't
cool
know.
job.
Wow.
I think he would have a fair grasp of the law enough to know that as a biology teacher.
No,
feel
there
like
were a
those
lot of
people-
weird teachers. Like my soccer teacher was the creepo.
I think
Or
Oh,
my
yeah.
soccer
that
coach.
stands
No,
with
yeah,
the
for
test of
sure.
time, sure.
Yeah. but-
Sports coaches absolutely are creepos.
All
Yeah, I think
insane
all the sports coaches
creepos.
were in
Drama,
high school.
drama
and
teachers
actually,
also all
I went to high
pedophiles.
school in San Gabriel, but
No, my drama teacher was one of the coolest dudes I ever met in the entire. Still a dear friend of mine. He is not
And
a
is
pedophile.
also into young girls.
No, he's a flaming homosexual, but he was the greatest guy.
Okay,
ever.
I will grant you that.
Not
I
a
will,
pedophile.
I will grant you. I will grant you. You're either homosexual or you're into young girls.
Maybe.
One or the other.
I can only
don't
vouch
know
for the
that I've
one.
met. And then the female teachers are into younger men, their students or whatever.
But that's normal.
Well, yeah,
well,
except
there's
there's
that
nothing
viral
weird
video
about girls
that
banging
came out
students.
with that
What?
female, that girl who exposed her
Whoop.
teacher that was a female that sexually abused her.
teacher. Okay.
So it was female
Girl on
teacher,
girl?
yeah.
Oh,
Well, I
that's
mean,
really
And
weird.
it was viral, and it was in Alhambra, which is my neighboring high school.
Ooh.
So I was like,
Dave is off to the side chuckling because I said girl on girl.
What were you saying about San Gabriel?
so I went to San Gabriel, and Alhambra was the neighboring high school, and that teacher that got exposed was the principal at Alhambra High School. So
Oh.
all this
Wow.
chaos going down in
Yeah.
Alhambra, we didn't even know, and I was like,
That's
oh.
crazy.
Yeah, well, I mean, like there are like teachers that will do that occasionally. I'm just saying that specifically, sports coaches, by and large,
Oh, yeah.
like the younger the males or females, as respectively, and drama teachers are all either gay or are want to make it with their students.
Sure. Creepy.
Yeah. No, this is not. It's not a pretty world. This is not a.
Yeah, try having a kid and
Nope.
and knowing all these things.
No.
That is
My
just a
brother had
living
his
nightmare.
daughter. My brother had his daughter. I think his second daughter. All I remember is being drunk and telling him it's gotta suck to have a daughter.
Thanks a lot, Tweety.
No, hold on, because
Period. Falls asleep.
Because when you have a
Done.
boy, you only have to worry about one dick. When you have a girl, you have to worry about every dick.
Sure.
I see.
Yeah,
and,
that's accurate.
which Chris Rock special did that come
I don't
from?
remember.
Which
I didn't say I
which
wrote that.
standard of
Chris
wisdom
Rock
did you
I
say?
just
Law?
commented to my brother and him being very mad at me for saying it out loud.
Yeah.
Fair enough. That's reasonable. What was the rest of that question?
Oh, let's go back to that. So she says, I applied for an in-person at Hang
Chris
on.
Rock is way
I
funnier
applied
than that
for
joke.
in-person at a McDonald's that was hiring last Thursday.
I'm assuming that she
She
went
applied in person at a McDonald's
Yes.
that was hiring
Yes.
last Thursday. I filled in the application, not what she actually said.
What did she actually say?
I filed in the application.
So we can assume that there are a lot of
Underqualified.
mistakes.
Communication.
Like if she spelled her
Her
name
name,
right,
yeah.
that would.
had to a questionnaire on customer service. Okay.
Had to file in a questionnaire on customer
Sure.
service.
They said the next step would be to call me for an interview, and then if I got the job, said I'd be hired. Okay, that sounds accurate.
I'm
if you got the
guessing-
job, you would in fact be hired.
I'm guessing that she filled out the questionnaire with a series of monkey scrawls and snot stains.
I am a fish. She says, "How long do you think it would take for them to get back to her? I assume.
Less than
And
the time
when
that
do
is
you
now."
think I should call back?"
Oh, 24 hours. You
Sure.
missed the boat.
That is, that is actually true.
I am 16, still haven't gotten my first job, and the 2 interviews I was able to get, I
she's
haven't been called
16.
back at,
Or
which is
he.
pretty young, actually. And in a lot of states, they may not, unless you
No,
have
you can
specific
at
work
16.
papers,
No, you can work at
No, surely she would know if her state.
like those statutes.
Yeah.
You can. There can't be a state where you can't work at 16. If there is, that's everything that's wrong with America.
But here is the.
Almost
I was
positive in
working at 16
Pennsylvania.
in a
I was
law
working- yeah, I was
office,
working at 14,
so apparently
yeah.
it can be done.
I was working
The
in
lawyers would
construction.
know.
Sure.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, we are in kind of a tough job environment.
Well, yes,
And
yeah.
there are probably a bunch of people who are legitimately overqualified that, are
But
25,
those people
26
aren't
and
getting
have
that job.
college degrees.
Those people aren't getting that job because they know you'll quit.
No, some of them are because they know that there's no jobs that you can get.
maybe.
So they'll take it because, hey, you're not going anywhere. They get, the extra brain power. So why not hire this smart guy instead of a 16-year-old kid who doesn't know how to file out a questionnaire?
Pictograms.
Life, it
Hey.
only gets better. It
Yeah.
only gets better. What's
Not
her
for
name,
her.
Maria?
Not for this girl.
Yeah.
Maria, it only gets better.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope. If you don't know
find
how to
one.
fill out a goddamn customer service questionnaire at 16, it only goes down from here for you.
Make a YouTube channel.
There you go.
Whoa! Did you just?
Nope.
Well, I guess you're
No,
also slamming.
I
so
also
it's
would
cool.
be at that
Right,
point slamming
fair
myself.
enough.
Make a Chatterbait
He
channel.
hates
You could probably
both
get
of
a
you.
job working for the Huffington Post.
A job work.
You mean BuzzFeed?
No, I mean Huffington Post. 'Cause they just fucking write gibberish.
HuffPo.
Yeah, they're the same thing at this
No,
point.
yeah. BuzzFeed is just a bunch of gifs.
Yeah. Top 10 reasons.
Somehow racist. That sounded super racist the way you said it. Just the delivery. What a bunch of GIFs.
All right,
Those
I'll
guys.
accept that. I'll accept that it did sound a little racist against the particular graphics format, I guess. I
Sure.
don't know how much of a lobby they have
Yeah.
in Congress. If there's a GIF-ish anti-defamation league, but if there were, I would definitely be on their hit list.
Yeah. All right, before I think I see Dave getting ready to bolt, we have a question from the live audience.
Uh-huh.
This is another opinion-based one.
How do they get your phone number to text you?
I know, that's creepy, right? What do you think about Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor? Which I didn't actually know.
Eisenberg.
Is that
Which one
really?
is he?
Is that a thing?
I just saw the headline this afternoon. I didn't click on it because I do not
Oh, yeah.
care.
Who's he? What's he? What did he
And
get?
I don't care even more. And Jeremy
Are there pictures?
Jeremy Irons as
Juggernaut?
Batman's butler.
Oh, Alfred?
Alfred, thank you. Was it
wait.
Jeremy Irons? There was
What's Jesse Eisenberg getting? What's he doing?
He is the role of
He's
Lex
playing Lex
Luthor?
Luthor.
Is that official?
Superman's main
He's a great
villain.
actor. So
Yeah.
I bet he can do it.
Yeah, I like Jesse
I just saw
Eisenberg.
mean,
Adventureland
yeah.
or whatever.
Weird
Oh,
choice.
that's a good movie.
Great movie.
Weird
It's
choice.
definitely an odd choice, but I'm okay with that. I mean, I feel similarly about the Ben Affleck Batman thing, where I'm like, he's a strong actor, so I think he can pull it.
Right.
You know, I have no problem with that.
But at this point, I mean, if you're trying to sell me on the concept of Batman versus Superman with the casting, there is not a single face in there that I give a flying fuck about. And
I don't know what would do it for me.
Batman and Superman in this day and age.
Did you hear that Bieber's going to be the
not
Riddler?
care.
No. I will kill you.
I don't know. I didn't make that up.
That's ridiculous.
make
You
that shit
made that up.
You spent this entire time sitting here thinking like, well, okay,
How
I
can I
need
insert
any
Bieber into this conversation?
supervillain. Okay, now I just gotta think of someone. I hate so much. Riddler. Okay, got one.
That was actually the hard part, was thinking of a villain. 'Cause I don't like comic books.
I know that.
He would
for
be a
fact.
better Joker, I think. I mean, I'm sorry, I meant Penguin. I don't know why I said
Penguin?
Joker. Because he's short.
Oh.
and
Round.
one of the more annoying villains.
Well, I mean,
I like
you could
Joker, I
put
like
on a
Riddler.
costume for that. Like Danny
fat
DeVito
suit.
wasn't that fat. They
But
just
he's
put him in.
He was half
naturally a
of the cost.
stocky guy, you know.
Yeah,
Okay.
Danny DeVito's
He
pretty
was a
fat.
fantastic
And he's like
Penguin.
4'2". You could fit him in your pocket.
It's true.
That is not true.
If there was cargo shorts. Because
Big
bigger.
pants,
Still not
big
true.
pocketed cargo shorts.
He could fit into Andre the Giant's cargo shorts.
Yeah.
Not
be
yours.
interesting.
Have you seen those? Every once in a while, they send around those pictures of like, here's pictures of Andre the Giant. You know, he's holding a beer can, like his 18 type thing, and you know, he's like putting like 8 women on his arms. And
Yeah,
just,
he had to dial a phone with a pencil because his fingers were too fat. It would hit more than one number.
Oh, wow. Sure.
Reminds me of Simpsons episode.
Yeah, that is. It was mash your head on the keypad. There's a question in the chat box directed at Delia. Murray says, ask the lady what she thinks about having a boy or a girl, because we were talking about children and all that.
lady.
The lady.
Well, if I got to choose,
Yeah.
Did you have brothers or sisters?
I grew up with 3 brothers.
Okay.
Okay,
I was the
so
only
that makes a
girl.
difference.
Okay.
So I
Youngest,
was,
oldest, in the middle.
second youngest.
Second
So
youngest.
2 older,
Gotcha.
1
Okay.
younger.
Okay.
So
Alright.
I'd like the first to be a boy.
Okay.
That way he can protect the
The second one was a
younger
girl.
girl.
Gotcha.
So,
And then stop it too.
3 max probably.
3
Well,
max.
if you
Because
have-
you
So
wouldn't
the
have been
sec-
born otherwise.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
I'm the youngest of 7, but there's no way I want to have 7 kids. That's just crazy.
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
no,
yeah,
that's-
We don't want that either.
yeah.
We're not really great on 1, honestly. I mean, if you could just sort of end the bloodline there.
Have you
that'd be
thought about
pretty
just getting a
fulfilling.
bigger dog?
I'd
Because the
love a
dogs you
bigger
have
dog.
are creepy.
They are
So,
little.
yeah.
I would love a big dog.
Chan, kids.
What?
Do you want kids?
Oh, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
What do you want? How many?
I want little me's.
How many?
I want a horde of little me's. I mean, I don't want to have to take care of them, so I'd probably stop them at 2. Because that's my general cat strategy. If you
2.
get 2 cats, they entertain
Occupy
each other,
themselves.
and I
Yeah.
can go do my
Yeah.
thing.
Right.
Because that's the thing. I want kids, but also I want to do my thing. So
Sounds like great. Sounds like a
just,
great dad. I'd like to put them in a closet with a video game for 18
I like
years.
to watch television and then forget that I have these things.
Yeah.
I
They'll
feel
take
like
care of themselves. The
my
fat one will
kids are gonna
take
be
care of the skinny one.
athletes. So we'll be on court. We'll be on the field.
like
I'm gonna be
interesting.
active.
Okay.
So you're already pushing them into things they
Oh.
don't want to do, and they're not even in existence yet.
No, I gotta choose. But naturally, that competitive
Uh-huh.
nature comes out when you have people your age that you're playing against. So
All right. What
I help
sports?
guide my children into awesomeness.
What sports would you have them each doing
Tennis.
something? Both doing tennis? The guy
Probably.
and the girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get them started in soccer
Interesting.
because that helps out for footwork.
Okay.
And then that'll build their different motor skills. And then tennis, I'll be teaching them the whole time, the basics. And I'm a retired tennis pro, so
Oh,
I can
is
teach
that
them
really?
and
Oh, you're
know
really?
what I'm doing. So.
Wow.
What-
Did
I,
what did
people
you?
paid me to teach, and I used to
Okay.
compete. Got full scholarship. And
Wow.
Graduated MVP.
Holy crap.
Yeah, so I was pretty good
What
back
was,
in the day.
Do you know a lady named Chidinma Eziani?
No.
No, she's from.
Why? Because she also played tennis.
No, she was a really young tennis pro. That
No, I
she's
didn't know.
from the.
No, there's only like 20 of them, so they all know.
Well, there
each
can't be that many. I mean.
No, but no, a lot of tennis players know each
Fair
other.
amount.
I've
They're
reconnected
they're
with
in the
a lot
same
of
area.
people.
She's
Yeah.
from the Pacific Palisades. So
Sure.
she's,
All right.
Okay, that makes a little more sense.
so
What
go
was
fuck
the-
yourselves.
Wow.
Like the pros here at Westchester, I know them. Used to compete against them back in the day.
Okay.
so.
All right. What was the biggest like tournament you did or anything like that? Anything? Nothing. Okay.
I did tournaments. Some I won, some I lost.
Paradox says 2 kids is perfect. He also says no Bieber talk.
Oh.
Bye, Dave. I'm acknowledging you because I'm sure that door is going to make a loud noise anyway, so don't worry about it. I can think of many comics that'll do just fine in that job. All right. We have time for like one more real question that needs advice, and then we're going to take a little break. And if you want to slip out at that point, you can. If you want to stay for another hour, you can.
Okay.
Unless you don't want her to.
I'm fine with Jesus Christ. Why am I going
It's all
to shove
Shan.
people out the door?
Fucking Chan.
It's true. There comes a point where I get fed up with people. And
Really?
usually he's the first.
Also,
out,
if you want Tweety to
and
go
then
away, we can make him go away.
Is that a thing we can do? Jesus Christ, why didn't you tell me? Like when it comes to space, a whole new set of rules. Get the fuck out. This didn't work out at all like you said.
Sorry, I led you astray. This next question comes from Dusty Moore. Sound like
Dusty.
a cowboy just entering into our.
Oh, his name is Dusty Moore.
I like
Dusty Moore. I got a
No,
question
and
for
more
you.
dusty if it were an adjective.
Not if it's grammar's right. Go ahead.
Dusty asks.
Really? Is that what that is?
This is.
I don't know if you know this, but I was a grammar pro back in the day.
Oh, grammar
He
pro.
taught
I'm gonna
people
raise my
grammar
kids to be
in Pacific Palisades. He was,
Do you
not Pacific Palisades. Good lord, they don't know how to even spell.
you know
the
a
name
Christy Keefe?
Oh my God! Shut up. She also was a grammar coach for a while. Dusty Moore asks. Here, this is it. This is the one. How do I get my ex back?
Right? Your ex back.
Is there more to
Oh,
it?
there's a lot
Why?
more.
Have you tried body
Why do you
spray
want her-
like
him or
that?
her?
Yeah,
back.
get some Axe on.
Yeah, just do that. And
I've seen those commercials, and apparently that works.
yeah.
Dusty, he goes on with.
Oh, there's more to this question.
Yeah, there's
We
a lot
need
more.
to know why
There's a whole
it
lot.
ended.
Is-
We need more details.
Yeah, and is Dusty a boy or a girl?
I'm assuming based on the name it's a boy, but I
dated
could be
a
wong.
Dusty.
Oh, really?
Dusty. Her name was Dusty.
Did it
Does
turn out
she
to be a
know
guy?
Dusty Moore?
She might. Where's he from?
I don't know. Doesn't say. Weird.
Was
Starting
she a
to this question.
custodial pro.
No, she was
She'd be
16.
good at Dusty.
I was also.
She could get a job as a
I was
custodian
also
at 16.
14 or 15. Like
You were that was statutory rape.
Whoa, what?
Oh no, wait, you have to be 18
I was younger
and
than
they
her.
were. Isn't there a cutoff where it doesn't matter
Depending
how
on the
old you
state,
are?
18 to
it's just
16 is
illegal?
okay, but after 18, like 19 would
But
be.
isn't like sex with a 13-year-old
weren't
regardless
having
of how old you
sex.
are?
Oh
illegal?
yeah, that would be.
You
wrong.
guys are taking
that
this-
would be.
Even if
that
like
would-
it's two 13-year-olds.
We kissed once.
Oh, I don't know.
In her sister's bedroom, and
probably
then she
something.
moved. So,
Wow, that's a long. That's
Mom,
pretty
Dad, we
hard.
gotta move.
We gotta get the fuck out.
It's really.
It's
Love
that
'em.
bad. Huh?
Love them and leave them.
It was my.
First kiss?
Was it?
Oh, that's rough. That'll mess
No
you
wonder
up.
he remembers.
I might have
So
been.
well.
Wow.
Yeah.
It might have been.
Man,
I mean,
the first time you gave me a handshake, I wanted to move away. So
I
there's
wasn't
something
sure
to
how that was gonna end.
There's
Okay.
something to that.
Dusty says, I'm going to ignore that first word because it doesn't make any sense in
Nope.
the context.
Say it.
Don't ignore it. Say
We
it.
need, this
Read
is
it
all
verbatim.
information we need to know.
Okay. Especially, I know it's called X for a reason, but I'm still in love. Oh, it is a girl, or it's two guys, and he still cares too. We broke up about 3 months ago, and it would have been year. Okay.
1
Would
year?
have been your. Okay, hold on. How old is she?
I'm assuming-
Take a guess.
Oh,
Take
we
a
gotta
guess.
guess.
How old is
Wait,
she?
can we finish the question and then take
Nope.
a guess?
No, take the guess.
Based on what you've heard of the grammar, and based on what you've heard about the situation,
I'm
it's
gonna
been a
guess
year,
if it broke
they
up for 3 months, it would have been a year.
It would have been a year, so it was 9 months when they broke up.
I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
That's my assumption.
So I mean, someone who's like a year-long relationship is the be-all, end-all. Like you probably
Well, that
planning
could be
getting
anybody. That
married.
could be an 50-year-old. I mean, there's some
No.
people that just don't. Yeah, Mark Maron
No.
cries about that shit all the time on What the Fuck.
I
Anyway,
don't
Say
think
young.
this is the
I
same.
say
This
like
girl is
13.
I'm gonna
16.
say I'm gonna say like
yeah.
I say young.
14. Yeah.
Yeah.
Older than that. I feel
I
like
think 16. I think 16 now.
I don't
15 when she started the relationship.
that sounds about right to me.
Yeah.
15, 16.
Yeah.
Teens.
Okay. Would have been a year. We
I think Chan's fucking wrong.
but we broke up because of long distance. I live 8 hours away. Now he moved.
Whoa!
Yeah.
8 hours at that age?
Right?
That's
Man.
the thing. So they weren't really dating.
Somebody's
they were
got to be
talking on
16
the
at
phone
that
like
point.
3 times.
Somebody's
got to
be
There's
driving.
like-
That's what that is.
Yeah.
Distance isn't as much of an issue anymore, though.
think?
Like
It is when
we
you're
got
13 or 14.
internet. They can YouTube better than we can, probably. You
There
know,
is
like,
that.
They
But
know.
if you're not mashing face, then it's tough to call it a relationship.
Well-
Well, you have to rely on conversation
is
and
that what they call
personality,
making out in
and
the
if you
30s?
can't rely on that, then it's not a relationship
There's a
worth keeping.
quick side note on that thought is there's a Kickstarter that launched, it might be an Indiegogo, recently.
Oh God, is this some sort of USB
Yes, it is.
add-on where you?
I've been making
like,
the joke
making
of a
it-
USB vagina for like a decade now.
I was gonna say lips. I was
No.
gonna say kissed with the lips. Like
This
you plug it
is-
in, and this person on the other side, your 15-year-old
Close
lover,
enough.
will just kiss on the lips and
Yeah, sure.
and you get to do that.
Fine.
And you just went to a vagina.
Yep.
These
Similarly,
15-year-old kids are having digital sex with.
well, no, not yet. It's a
office
Kickstarter. It hasn't been
products?
funded
Yeah.
yet.
It's going to be funded first, and you're not going to get a
Another
whole lot of
couple
funding
months.
from 15-year-olds.
But it does have
they can't
both
even get
sides of
jobs.
the.
Are you kidding me? Are you telling me that if at 15 someone offered you a perfect sexual device that you wouldn't pay every last dollar of?
Yeah, but it's gonna be really hard to be like, hey mom, can I borrow
$40?
$20? Why do you need $20? So I can
sure it costs $20.
crowdsource a digital vagina.
Why would you do that? You would just say, Mom, give me my allowance, and you would
Oh, worst
continue to
ever.
do so until you had raised the necessary funds. You would be out there mowing lawns. You would be washing cars.
No, I would go
you
jerk
be-
off in the shower like a normal 15-year-old. That's what I would do. I would not. I'd save my money and I would buy a lotion and I would jerk off in the shower.
Buy a lotion.
Buy a
Oh,
lotion.
buy a
Digital lotion.
Jesus Christ.
If you were the person writing these questions into us, I would think you were a 12-year-old idiot, that you had been kicked in the head by a horse, and that whatever, you should not be on the internet at all. And yet here you are.
Yeah,
Which is a funny world.
yeah,
How that works.
and I
out.
have like 3 websites. Go figure, right?
That's the internet for you. Like a 12-year-old that's been kicked in the head by a horse.
Accurate. All right. Dusty goes on. I have no idea where I left off. Oh, I live 8 hours away. And now he moved, so he's
So he's even
about.
further away?
No, he's about 6 hours away, which is a
Oh,
lot closer.
That's too.
It's 2 hours.
Sorry, do you have a car? You're
don't
not old enough to be able to drive, so it does not matter.
Anyways, you go, and 2 hours makes a difference. Apparently,
No,
I don't believe that.
It doesn't make the Skyping go
6 to
any
8
faster.
hours is the same damn thing to me. Over the breakup,
Like I feel like that's what you say. How long did it take to get to Chicago from here? 6 to 8 hours.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Give
not
or
gonna
take traffic.
Not gonna do
Not
that.
gonna do that.
Yeah.
If you said 3 to 4 hours, I'd think about
Maybe if somebody at the other side was like, "I've got free Dr Pepper," I was, oh,
it.
maybe.
No, I wouldn't.
At 16, I might have gone.
I would.
If they're like,
I
hey,
would
when you get
spend
here, you can take
68
this
cents
lotion
on
and
a
jerk
Dr.
off in the
Pepper.
shower. I might do it then.
Over the breakup, he would text me a couple times to check up on me. Then yesterday, he texted me saying he, several stars up. I assume it's the F-bomb. He effed up.
I see.
And he misses me. Problem is, he sort of likes another girl at his new school named Sadie. Dun, dun, dun.
Sadie.
That's the slutty
Yowza.
version of
That's
Sarah.
Sadie's
That's
a
what
hot
Sadie
name.
is.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good name,
That's
I'm
the
going to
slutty
tell you.
version of Sarah.
Sadie.
You lose. You lose, Dusty.
it
Do
gets-
you have a chance? Hold on. If someone says, "Hey, you can either fuck Sadie or you can
Dusty.
fuck Dusty," who are you picking?
Oh, that's tough because Dusty
That's like saying, "Who do you want to
Springfield,
fuck,
that's
Robert or Murray?"
Oh, well, we got a Murray watching.
Oh,
Careful.
I mean, Murray.
Murray's
I would
the good
clearly
one, right?
pick
Murray's
Murray.
the one.
Yeah,
There's
Murray's
no
the
Murrays. There's nobody
Yeah.
named Murray, so you got to go Murray.
Yeah, you gotta go with fucking Murray.
That one.
Sorry, guys.
Murray's the name of his little daughter, so you just
Yeah.
watch
Not
yourself.
true.
That's disgusting.
So now, if someone
that's what
says,
he
"Do you wanna
wanted to
fuck
name
Murray,
his daughter.
or do you want to fuck Dusty?
No, I don't like this question
Okay,
at
all
all.
right.
You brought that on yourself. No, I would.
Is she saying that he's saying he wants her back, but also wants Sadie?
Yes.
That's
How
But
does that even work? This guy's
it gets-
confused.
no.
Even
She
more
is confused.
Well,
She is hearing what she wants to hear.
a little bit. But wait,
Oh, he doesn't
there's
want-
more
Yeah,
to this
here's where we
unrequited
find out.
triangle. Sadie,
Oh, is a lesbian?
Nope.
No.
she has a boyfriend, but is thinking about breaking up with him. If they break up, I don't think I could get together with him. Her original ex.
So this guy, he wants to get back together with this girl, but there's another girl, but she's still attached to her guy.
So she's the
and if
backup.
she breaks up with him, then her guy's gonna get together with her, and then
She's the
she doesn't
backup.
have any chance at all.
Yeah.
But maybe she could hook up with this other guy because apparently 6 hours isn't a big deal to her. So maybe even he's 2 hours away from the first girl.
You've lost
so he'd
me.
only be 4 hours
I
away
don't
from
have
her.
any
It'd be
idea what's
half the distance in
And
the
that's
original
why I just
8-hour
played sports in
distance.
high
Right.
school.
Got
I
it.
didn't date guys.
Polygamy
Tennis
is
was so
totally
much
cool.
easier.
Get
it
it
was
on.
way easier and way more fun.
The very, very end of this is I need help on winning him over. A lot more before anything more happens with him and Sadie. Help me.
Oh God.
You can't.
You can't.
Okay, hold on.
This
do
is
we
a point
where you
ch-
lose. You lose,
Do we
move on.
change? Do we
You don't get a
change
medal.
the ages at all?
No.
Now that you know all
No,
of this,
I don't.
Do you still think that she's 13 or 14?
Yeah, because any human adult would be able to move on and figure this is.
No, but
fucking
that's why
weird.
I think
They
she's,
wouldn't put up with Sadie.
Yeah.
That whole
Yeah, they would be like,
deal.
"Oh, you like a fucking dirty slut version of Sarah? No
Then
way."
go.
Yeah, have Sarah.
I'll move on and find better.
Yeah.
See, that's the problem. That's you got to figure out the age where they're insecure enough that they think that that's
It's high
it.
school.
Like that's going to
Just
be the
all-
It's
end.
definitely high school.
All
So-
of high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit, that's me. 33 years old. Fuck yeah, dude.
Still looking for your Sadie
Still
Hawkins?
looking for
can't
my
pick
Sadie. Why
between
can't I get that slutty anything? Just a slut.
Because you have a Dusty at home that you've been in a relationship with for an extended period of time, and she'd probably be pretty mad if she found out you were looking for Sadie. Just saying.
Yeah, and she's Russian. I'm scared shitless of her.
Paradox in the chat room says, "Send Sadie my way." So still,
No! What?
She's not getting
Whoa!
any action.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Well, yeah, she's probably a little young there. You probably,
Statutory.
I don't know what the laws in Vancouver are, but you might not want to
Slow
get in
down.
on
Oh, in
that.
Vancouver, I'm pretty sure that's cool.
That's fine.
Anything goes.
They're French,
she's an
right?
old lady by
Vancouver's
then.
French, right?
It's in
Quebec
Canada.
is
Yeah,
what
but
you're
it's
thinking
French
of?
Canadian.
Well, the French Canadians are further east.
Oh, okay.
They're British Columbians are basically colder Seattle people.
Okay. With more fucked
Colder
up
and more polite. No. There's good teeth up there.
Oh, good. Okay, cool.
Free healthcare.
Got
All right,
calcium
good,
and
good, I'm
salmon.
glad.
That's the thing.
Glad you have good teeth, Mary.
Yeah, that poor girl. She
Needs
just
to just move on.
She's gonna
Yes,
yeah.
move.
As soon as she stops, she's gonna find like a dozen dudes right next to her
Yeah.
at 0 hours away.
Look around you at all of the friends you have that are guys. They're
just
all
hanging out.
interested.
Just hanging
yeah,
out.
that's why
Can I
they're
carry
there.
your books? Yeah, they're interested. The only way to get him back is horrible ways that will not work well,
Yeah.
like ignoring him and
and why do you want to?
you don't want that.
God,
Yeah.
the worst. There are literally 3 billion other fish in the sea. Go ahead and count off the zeros on that
3
one.
billion?
3 0 0 0 0 0 0.
Why did you pick that number?
0 0 0.
There's 7 billion people on the planet. 51% are female,
Oh, you're actually okay.
roughly.
What?
three.
Okay.
I'm lowballing it. And that's still an ungodly number
Right.
of penises to put in you. Or whatever it is that you want to do. If you just want frottage, I'm fine with that. If you just want to like sit and watch
The Square. Watch
what?
The Square.
Watch The
It's
Square.
The most
Watch The
important
Square.
movie ever made.
you want to watch a movie about the situation in Egypt with another 15-year-old, then by God, there's so many of them out there that are so much closer to you. Make it happen
Right on.
for all of us.
All right, do we want to take a break or do we want to just go for another hour straight?
I don't know. You're the one with the running order that like
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
We only partially paid attention to that whatsoever.
boom, boom, boom.
'Cause there was a lot of interaction happening from Murray.
True enough.
And,
Do you
and
want
for a while, Jeff.
You got to get going.
Let's see. What time is it?
It's
I think I gotta
7:30.
check in.
7:30.
It's 7:30. Yeah, if you want to take off or.
Well, I probably should.
Okay, no, that's totally cool.
So.
Well, cool. Well, thank you for joining us. Throw out your information. Where can people find you?
Oh, you can find me on YouTube at Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
PHIL.
Instagram.
Phil?
Oh, yeah. PHILADEHLIA. That's same for Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. If you spell it right, you'll find me.
Right on.
Nice.
So,
And we'll throw a link on this.
yeah, well,
as
thanks
soon
for
as you
having me
can.
on, guys.
Yeah,
This
thanks
was
for joining
fun.
us.
Yeah, that had a lot of fun.
Alright.
Cool, cool. I'll
I will
see
make
you out
my
'cause I have to have you
exit.
sign something. Don't run off just yet. But,
Oh, what do we? Yeah, and in the meantime, hey, Tweety,
Yeah.
how's it going? I didn't really plan this part out, so it's kind
Yeah,
of.
do something.
This is gonna be.
Yeah, I was told there'd be a sign that came up and said we'll be right back.
Yes, but we were also told that there would be a graphic back there.
Oh, yeah,
It was
yeah.
like moving words and stuff, which looked very nice.
Yeah.
You did a fine job on
Thank
it.
you. Yeah, I made that.
Which program did you make that in?
Adobe After Effects.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good work on that.
Yeah, or for people in the know, After Effects.
Oh, not even just FX.
I don't think
Is that
so.
what the kids are calling it these
kids
days?
might, yeah.
FX. I know.
Yep.
We were trying to shoot. We're trying to get this together because it's the first stream, so there's all sorts of problems. We were trying to do some.
It's the first stream in this space.
Yeah. We're trying to do some Science Jerks bits. I got another podcast called The Science Jerks, which you should go see because it's funny. It's about science, and that fell through too. And the lab coat is over there even. Shame didn't work out. Next week it'll be on. Like the proverbial Donkey Kong.
What's going to be on? We're going to have our shit
Mom
together?
is going to be on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we turn off?
Sure, yeah, we can do that. Yeah. Unofficial break kind of thing. Cool. Jeff, are you still out there watching? I don't think he is. But, let's see.
Cool. So do we? Oh, you actually okay?
How's it going, guys?
It's going good, man.
Yeah? You feeling like this format works?
I like it better when we look at each other, but
Yeah, we'll change the seating next time around, maybe.
Yeah. We'll get one of those panoramic cameras, just
Well-
swirls around the whole time and just sees us at a circular table, just
Yeah.
whooshes around.
like
just
those transitions in that '70s show.
Oh, yeah, just like that. Yep.
No, I was going to say, if things work out the way we were talking about, where we run everything into one of the edit suites, we should be able to do multiple cameras next week.
Yeah.
Um,
Close up
graphics.
on this.
and graphics, if we have someone to run them.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Stop doing that. Ooh, fantastic. Hey, Jeff's still watching.
That was a joke for you video watchers out there.
Yay,
Not for the
Jeff.
podcast. No, sir.
Oh yeah,
Great.
that's right. Because you weren't saying anything.
Yeah. It was all silent. It was all mime work.
Yeah.
That's what my theater degree got
That's
me.
why there was no
Theater degree
podcast in like
years
the
of-
20s and 30s.
Yep. Because it.
'Cause the
Actually, there
internet
was.
didn't exist?
Because it
Oh,
was
yeah,
called
that's right.
radio.
That would be radio.
I don't think you understand how backwards compatibility works.
No, I was thinking in my head, I was like, oh, let's make a talking joke.
That's a good point. Jeff from Reckless Eating says, "This is the worst episode of The View ever. There's no bickering." Who are we on The View?
I am Aisha Tyler in this scenario.
Oh, I'm.
Was that just
in The
'cause-
View?
She's the minority.
I'm the hot. I'm
The Minority?
I'm,
Oh,
Star
wait, I
effing
forgot.
Jones?
Oh, I thought that was a different show. Holy crap!
I'm the hot redneck.
Elizabeth Hasselbeck?
Yeah.
Didn't she get fired?
I don't know. No, she didn't get fired because Team Jack was on, and there's a picture of her hugging
Who
him.
the hell am I?
Okay.
I don't watch the show enough to know who's on
You are Sharon Osbourne. Over the hill. Nobody wants you.
it. Eat a dick.
Move along.
Thank you so much. Clinging
You're
to-
there
just
for the-
clinging to a hard rock legend like Rob Zombie.
Move.
I
Whoa!
hate
Why
you,
you gotta?
Skip.
Why you gotta do that?
That's a dick
rude.
move.
That was rude.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Football's dumb.
Ozzy Osbourne. Was that your comeback? Football is dumb.
That's all I need.
Oh, that is not at all what you need. That's what you have.
Because I interviewed a guy named Tom Osborne, who you guys probably never heard of. but
I heard
he-
because you've mentioned him like every
Yeah,
time we
he's
talk
a
about your
fucking
documentary.
god.
Is it Osbourne or Osborne?
See, I thought it was Osborne my whole life, Osborne.
Uh-huh.
And so I met him. I was like, "Hi, Dr. Osborne. Can you say your name and spell it for the editor? You know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Typical banter
Yeah.
before the thing." And he was like, "Tom Osborne," and I was like, "What?" But I didn't like internal monologue.
Right, because you don't want to like call him out like,
Yeah.
no, I'm pretty
how
sure
you
that's
pronounce your
not
name,
your
buddy.
name.
Yeah. Well, so then I asked him, I was like, "Hey, how do you say your last name?" He goes, "Osborne." And I go, but your dad just corrected me. And he goes, Osborne? And I go, yeah. He goes, yeah, that's what he does. He tells everybody it's Osborne.
Just to be a dick?
No, just because he feels that's how it should be said. But he's like, everybody else calls it Osborne.
Well, that's what, like you saying milk instead of milk.
Milk.
No, I say milk because that's
Not correct.
That's correct.
No, it's not.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not from the state that invented milk.
That is correct. You're not.
Yes, I am. I'm from the state where we milk cows. We get the best of it, and we chose milk.
Uh-huh. You know those commercials about real California cows?
They're not, though. They're not real California cows.
They're cows in California, and they exist on our plane of reality. So they're real California cows.
That you guys are saying it wrong. It should be avocado.
Nope, nobody says that.
Exactly. Right. Of course not, because you get to pick how it's said.
It's a bad example because nobody says that.
You could also go to, I don't know, a dictionary, figure these things out.
You know what?
Like avocado.
No.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Milk. There's not even an E in the word.
There doesn't have to be an E in the word.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a. Like,
waiting for it. Bring it.
There's not an I in crick.
No, there's not, because it's pronounced creek.
No, it's not.
It's pronounced creek.
Nope. There's not a U in book.
That's because two O's make the ooh sound.
Then how come we don't call it? Then how come?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Then how come it's called a hula hoop and not a hula hoop?
Because there's multiple pronunciations.
Oh my God.
Wait. Was that the
Yes.
did I just blow your mind mime?
Yes.
Or was that the I just came in your face mime? Because they were both real close together. You should learn to differentiate them.
Both.
And if you know,
all over your face and then your head explodes.
Okay.
I knew your head was exploding.
Right.
I came on your face just in time.
Just in time to catch my head exploding.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we've kept this like the cleanest so that YouTube gets a real sense of what we're gonna do.
Oh, what? Oh, are they watching this?
I don't think so.
Why? Oh, okay.
They shouldn't.
Heavens.
This is what you're gonna get, YouTube.
This is
Don't
2
say
hours
that.
of this. 2 hours of this, bro.
Just 2 hours. Ugh.
I haven't started yet.
Do we need to make a separate? Like we're not going to cut this and make this a second episode for the iTunes.
Well, we can do that.
Well, yeah, iTunes is separate. That's the audio.
Yeah, but you don't want a separate like.
No.
Hey, this is asking for a friend. We'll just take it from the first one.
No, we can do that again.
Oh yeah, okay, let's do it.
Hey, this is asking for a friend.
Hey, this is asking for a friend. Welcome to
I'm
asking for a
talking
friend. We
You
shouldn't.
might have recognized me as. You might recognize me from all those White Zombie videos.
Nope.
And
Just
I
the
was also Raz.
Here's the thing.
Hey, I think we have another guest. Jeff's gonna jump in the seat. Oh, I have the one over there.
Oh, nice.
Get right up in the camera.
Yeah. If you calling out Sam Proof for looking like Rob Zombie is like
Coming in?
asking to touch a black person's hair. It's racist.
What?
You're calling people out
It's not racist
for
by
their
asking to touch
for the way they look.
Totally racist.
It is
Always racist.
You call me
Thank you.
Rob Zombie. No.
100% racist.
Yes.
Does anybody ask to play with your goatee?
Sometimes.
And is there any time when you appreciate it or like it? Think it's a good thing?
It depends on how big their boobs are.
Yeah, I was
Fair
gonna say,
enough.
well,
Do you
if
ever
it's a
feel
girl.
that they're racist for doing it?
No.
See?
But, you
Can
know.
I touch your hair, Jam?
No.
Not-
You fucking racist.
There you go.
All right.
And now that it's racist, do you have more viewers?
Shot
Probably,
right
really.
up. Yeah.
Let's go back to this thing. Yeah, I don't even know where the fuck that is. There it is.
We're good. Someone voted us good? Is that what that means?
Yes, we're good. Everything's fine.
Yeah, no, that's a thumb. The middle finger is a totally different
okay.
measurement. So let's start over again.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Hey, this is Asking for a Friend. You can get us every Friday live from the YouTube space at youtube.com/samproof, where you should be watching this unless you're listening on iTunes. We're an advice podcast, and we will take your questions and give you something that's remotely close to advice. You can also tweet us at AFAF Show on the Twitter. Joining us this week from Reckless Eating, Jeff Fu.
Yes, and I guarantee my advice sucks.
Sweet.
Awesome. So does all of ours.
Yeah, but you know what is going to be fucking awesome? the sweet ass sound effects.
I was just gonna tell you, dude, this isn't a bat herald.
Yeah, I was like, when did the guy from Police Academy come in? Whose name I have forgotten.
Michael Winslow.
You're like the body double for Michael Winslow. Just go stand in there and make sounds and shit. Do hands.
Fantastic.
He's gonna be in his trailer.
So,
Yeah. So I guess at some point we should actually mention talking about the Ukraine stuff since we
I don't think that's a good idea at all.
titled that. Does anybody know what's going on in the Ukraine?
Do it next week.
I know
Yeah.
this. I watched The Square.
Which is set in Egypt.
That's the only thing you did to prep for this, right? That's why you keep going back to
Yeah,
it.
that's it. No, my fiance's brother lives in the Ukraine,
Oh, that's true.
and so he's a little nervous, but
About stuff going down.
about stuff going down. But it's on the other side of the country. And
Ukraine
also
is fucking huge.
Yeah, it's
yeah, and they also hate it when you call it the Ukraine, which I've learned because I always refer to it.
I
as
was just gonna say, given your advice, going back to the other person who asked, if you want that job at McDonald's, watch The Square.
Oh, from the West.
Oh, yeah. It's vastly
Yeah.
overqualified. Customer service.
That will give you everything you need to know.
Have you seen it?
No.
Okay, good.
Dude, it's
Great.
It's the most important movie of your lifetime.
Next to Fight Club.
No, it makes Fight Club look like fiction.
Fight Club is fiction.
Okay,
So that would be
yeah,
accurate.
that's about right then.
Really good, really good fiction.
Oh, wow. Well, okay. That is a ringing endorsement, I guess.
So it makes that thing looks like exactly what it is. Got it.
He's dropping truth bombs everywhere.
What the hell? You just sent me a Facebook message,
really
but
good
you're
at that.
right here.
Yes.
Did you time a question so that we would ask him
How
while you're
does
on?
No, it's tied
No.
into the edit bay.
He's sending messages with his dick.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Just drop it down there, and that's
Yeah,
you know.
contrary to popular
Super
opinion.
crazy. So this is a first for us. Jeff
I'm gonna answer
who's
my own
going to
question.
answer his own question. Is anyone going to watch the Super Bowl commercials? Is it 2 questions or what? Because you have commercials after the question mark and then a greater than sign, which is
Yeah,
weird.
well, I mean, I think pretty much anyone who turns the TV on doesn't have a choice but to watch it.
The greater than sign is
Unless
right
you're
next to
stuck
the
on
question
Puppy Bowl
mark,
for
and
18
that's-
hours.
Yeah. No, I of course watch the commercial. That's like the best part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except that
Generally.
they preview the commercials on YouTube like a week early now.
Yeah, you don't have to watch
do
the
that,
Super Bowl at all.
Here's the thing. I do not approve of that, but also my job is writing about television, and like half my workload in the past couple weeks has been writing about those previews.
Right.
And hey, man, it pays the bills.
Yes.
and
And it's a lot easier to make like a parody of something if they release it a little bit early.
oh sure, yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah,
got time.
You can
that's
have that
true,
out on
that's
Monday.
true.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Did you make a did you make a Doritos?
Oh, hell
crash?
no.
You should have
Nope.
just done it like and then puked everywhere.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but we do that anyway.
I know, but it'd been what if
And now we put a brand name on it. Oh, come on.
We're here with ways to get your YouTube channel shut down
Yeah.
with Ryan Tweedy.
I got a whole bunch of ways.
Don't for God's sakes, don't sing that song from Frozen, or we're done for.
Frozen. What song?
Oh,
from
yeah,
Frozen?
don't even try.
Wait, didn't we already like commit the cardinal sin talking about the Super Bowl? It's like, the trademark that you're
God.
not even supposed to say.
Oh, God, we're not supposed to.
Yeah.
That
Sorry,
big football event.
The
Oh, you're
Uber
probably
say
right.
Olbe.
Well, we probably
What's the
shouldn't
song
have.
from Frozen?
I don't figure it out. 'cause
Have you
the
seen
minute
Frozen?
You sing it.
No.
No, neither
Remember,
have I.
he's
I haven't
only seen the square.
Yeah.
He's never seen anything else.
Oh, I know.
So
that's
wait
not
a
true.
minute. When you say the most important movie ever, do you mean the only movie that you've ever
I
seen?
also saw The Act of Killing,
Gotcha.
And Robin Hood's the animated one from the 70s.
but I saw Robin Hood Men in Tights, and The Square. Way more important.
Way more important than Mel
Robin Hood
Brooks.
Men in Tights is funnier.
Wait, have
but
you seen the
Square is
Robin Hood
way-
where he's a fox? Because that's pretty impressive
I watched that when I was little. Yeah.
and important.
Did you say?
Not impressive because they stole all
every
the
movie makes
animation
his
from
top
fucking
5
Cinderella.
because he's only seen 5.
What's the last movie you
Did you
saw?
say Abe Lincoln?
What?
Huh? Robin Hood Men in Tights? Anybody?
No, I don't remember that. I don't. That's one of the least memorable movies.
Really? Dave
me.
Chappelle? Carrie Elves?
Sure.
Gary Elves.
That guy.
From
Elves.
Kiss the Girls, the one that raped Naomi
What?
Campbell?
Oh,
What? Oh,
The one that
right.
got shot through a carton of milk. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
I remember weird movie references.
So Jeff, what's your channel about?
Oh yeah, let's talk
My
about
channel is
eating.
about eating really, really bad stuff and sucking at it.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I'm extraordinarily good at it, so I don't get a whole lot of camera time.
So you hold it down, is what you're saying?
Yes.
We were talking about the $20 Taco Bell challenge. Have you guys done that?
No, we did like a $104 Taco
Oh,
Bell
Christ.
challenge where we ordered one of everything.
Oh God! Wait, each person?
Each
No,
person.
no, it was 2 people to down one of every item on the menu.
Okay, and that cost $52 each
No, it was $104
Total.
for
total.
everything. Really?
Yeah.
Everything on
That was before the like Cantina menu came out.
Does that
Sure.
include like
didn't
a
do
taco,
drinks. We didn't
taco
do drinks.
supreme, and
I think it was
like
just
steak burrito and chicken burrito?
Yeah, I think we did something.
and-
It was something to that effect. It was
No, well, that's not even a possible. That you can't
was-
do that.
2 competitive eaters. They're professionals.
Like
Yeah.
legitimate, like
Yes.
down.
These are guys who can down
Kobayashi's.
probably. I mean, you know that what is it? 72-ounce steak challenge.
Sure.
Right.
Like they
Yep.
could probably do 2 of those easily.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I can't even.
That's
we even have
that's
some-
6 pounds of meat.
Oh my God!
that's not
Why
bad.
did you
Even
do
if
that
you're
math?
stop that, not that hard.
we
How many?
we have
6 pounds.
Pounds of meat.
No, it's not. It's more than that. It's way more than that.
72 ounces.
72 ounces, 4.5
16.
pounds.
But he said you could do 2.
It's 4.5
No,
pounds.
yeah. No, I'm saying
2
that.
pounds would be 9 pounds of meat.
What?
2 of those would be 9
No,
pounds.
72 ounces is.
4.5 pounds.
Okay, I got you. Sorry, I'm confused. Yeah, 9 pounds.
Yeah.
9 pounds of meat
And
is
that's
Still horrifying.
Still well within the realm of possibility.
of human
Of
possibility.
horrifying
Yeah.
possibility.
In the same way that a human could rack off 1,000 push-ups right here, right now.
We have
but
one
none
competitive
of us
eating
can.
friend. She downed the 72-ounce steak in less than 3 minutes.
Oh my God!
I want to slap. I'm sorry. This is not a
Why are
violent
you
thing
pointing
towards
at
you.
me? I hate
want to
no.
slap
She
something in
didn't
you right
even- she
here.
didn't use a
I
knife
don't.
or a fork. She
I don't.
just
Ah!
ate it.
Why would you? How? What?
Yeah.
Well, okay, no, okay. Obviously, if you're eating 4.5 pounds of meat in 3 minutes, you don't use utensils. We're beyond that. We're into
Right.
some realm of crazy jaw unhinging
Dipping in
madness.
water.
No, no. I,
You
I
don't
didn't
dip a
see any
steak in water.
I didn't see her do anything with water. She just.
It's a
downed
juicy
it.
steak, for heaven's sake. They're not
Yeah.
using cheap
How do
meat,
they
right?
stay so thin? Have you ever noticed that? Like a lot of those competitive eaters, like the hot
They're,
dog
yeah,
ones.
they're like Kobayashi's, very thin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, all they do is work out when they're not doing
yeah,
competitive.
because they're
eating.
not competitive eating every day.
There's a lot of money in it. Like for example, today's Wing Bowl, the Friday before the Super Bowl in Philadelphia, there's this big event, and there's 3 different rounds, total 30 minutes, and whoever eats the most chicken wings gets a big ass prize.
Yeah.
And the woman who did the 72-ounce steak,
Uh-huh.
she won it today. She ate 363 chicken wings
That's
in the
insane.
30-minute period. Took home $22,000.
I
don't-
I'm
none
not
of
sure if I eat 363 chicken wings in a decade.
Yeah, that's oh
those
God.
numbers don't even.
That doesn't
I
make
can't
sense. It
comprehend
doesn't-
that.
There's
Yes.
a lot of
In the
wingless
country.
chickens
Right.
out there.
That's like when they say 1 million people died. You're like, I have no idea. That's just
They're
a lot.
trying to
I
flap
don't-
around and they can't flap just because of her.
So they're doing like some sort of special technique where they like bunch the meat up and pop it in their mouth and like
And just
Sure.
keep chewing and keep
And just-
going. And the thing is, they don't slow down.
right. Well, yeah, yeah. You've got 10 minutes, and so you just keep. Ugh.
Yeah.
How much do you think that you could? How many chicken wings do you think you could eat in a 10-minute period?
In 10 minutes?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with 10 chicken wings. Chicken wing a minute.
No, you can do better than that.
You mean like if I'm trying?
like if you're trying to really put them down,
Maybe 20.
that seems probably about right. I think like insanity, like I could maybe cram 30, but 20 seems like
And wait, and
probably
what was
doable.
the time limit?
In 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
That's 3
Fif-
minutes.
15
Yeah,
sounds good
because
to
I
me.
mean, like time-wise, that makes sense. But
If
then you're gonna slow
you're
down
like,
when
rip
you
them
want.
off. And,
yeah,
Yeah.
rip the bone out. And
Yeah, if
slam
you're
it
really
down.
good, I assume you should be able to get the meat
Just
off
take
the
it.
bone without using your
Yeah.
mouth.
Right. Yo, I
That
just
sounds-
watched the
That
life
sounds
hack on that.
super filthy, but it's not.
No.
That's-
Yeah, you rip off the cartilage from the one end, and then you can pop both bones out. Apparently,
And apparently,
there you go.
Sam is now making weird
Huh.
masturbation
Okay.
gestures
this is
towards
really.
the camera. Yeah.
This is this okay. Yeah, I watched a video that showed me how to debone chicken wings. So you should check it out. I think it was on that.
You know what?
Just leave.
You know what a chicken? You know what a chicken wing and a pregnant lady have in common?
Oh boy.
You can't debone a pregnant lady.
That's in common?
Wait, you know the difference?
He never passed the
Fantastic.
punchlines class.
Yeah. I did.
Just got as
We
far
have
as
to take a
setups.
Yeah,
workshop.
but I got so many setups.
Okay.
A rabbi, a priest, and a monk walk into a bar.
And get
Ah.
drinks. They're very thirsty. Who else is? How big is your team at Reckless Eating?
I think we have about a dozen total.
Yeah.
We can't find more than 12 people who are dumb enough to work with us.
That seems like a
That
terrible,
just,
terrible
and
life.
we probably need to go search like rehabs or something, get people to relapse and come back.
Sure.
So
It's
what was
a
your
bad
drug, meth?
decision to join our channel?
Yeah. Have people dropped off or like these
There's
dozen?
a couple that have dropped off, but it's nobody wants to do this stuff. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Because
What-
it's not even fun stuff like eating a bunch of chicken wings, right?
No,
It's
but
like,
no, but if it is fun, we make it not fun. We'll
Gotcha.
give you like one of the upcoming ones we do are chocolate truffles.
Oh,
Which are fine,
delicious.
except we're giving people 100 each to do it in 10 minutes. And
In 10 minutes.
yeah. Have you ever seen the movie Beer Fest?
Yeah.
Okay, you know that big dust boot thing they do?
Yeah.
We have those glasses. And we did a beer thing, and one of Chris, our main star, one of the things that he loves is ranch dressing.
Yeah.
So we decided to
that's
do
terrible.
a
The
dust
first-
boot ranch dressing
Oh my
challenge.
God. You
Yeah.
just drank a
Which
gallon
was-
of ranch
it was,
dressing.
Yeah, it was like 100-something ounces of ranch
That's
dressing,
terrifying.
which he failed miserably. And
Is there any other way to fail that?
Yeah, there's no.
Well,
It's
Is there any other way to succeed at that?
Actually,
yeah,
one
no
of our
matter
guys
what
did it.
happens, it's
He
still
suc-
ranch dressing.
One of our guys did it.
He
Chris-
succeeded miserably.
Chris failed, and then when he threw up, it looked like paint was coming out of his mouth. It was amazing.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and then after that, we went out to eat. We went to Red
course
Robin,
you-
and they asked him if he wanted a side of ranch.
No.
and
Did he slap him?
No, he started shaking.
Oh, that waiter must have felt so bad. What? Oh, what? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Was that some sort of trick? Like, were you abused by
Yeah.
a ranch hand as a child or something? I'm so sorry.
He had PTSD, definitely.
I was just thinking to myself, like, I looked at my hands and I imagined them filled with 10 truffles each. I was like, okay, that seems about the right size.
Right.
Like, if you just had a handful of those. And I imagined eating that handful and, like,
Being sick.
that would be
that's
awful. Like,
3
that
is enough.
second handful would be terrible. And there would still
There'll be
be
more.
fucking 8
Five-
more
Yeah.
hands.
Yeah.
Mhm, sure.
That's, oh.
Like, are there rules? Like, can you melt them down? And
no, you have to eat them one at a time.
Yeah.
That's mean.
Yeah.
Paradox in the chat room says, today's Chinese New Year's. The Chinese eat every part of the chicken, even the feet. Would you eat chicken feet?
Yeah, we
Have you
chicken
guys done that?
feet, head, beak, everything.
Ugh.
Balls, even like the windpipe. That sometimes there's still like bird seed in there and stuff and feed because they don't clean it out.
It's already stuffed. Nice.
Do you have you ever had Rocky Mountain oysters?
Yeah, raw, cooked, both.
How many
Doesn't
in
matter.
10 minutes?
We haven't done a contest with those yet.
You should.
Yeah, maybe we should. We'll have a ball.
Please dedicate that to Ryan Tweedy.
Please do.
I see what you did there.
Uh,
I saw that too.
Yeah, no, well,
In related
I
story,
make dick jokes
yeah.
on the show.
Gung Hei Fa Choi.
wow.
Yeah, Chinese New
Happy
Year.
New Year?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's the year of the horse, and we would have eaten horse, but
Oh,
it's
you should
illegal.
eat horse balls.
It's illegal in California.
Is it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It is legal
Horse
in
meat-
some places.
Yeah, horse meat is still illegal in California.
Okay.
For human consumption or for animal as well?
For human consumption. I think
Let's see.
animals can do whatever the hell they want.
I'm pretty
That's
sure
why
that
bestiality
dog
is legal
food-
to them.
Why don't you just sneak it across the state lines and film it and like, hey, we're in Nevada
Way ahead of
eating
you.
horse meat.
Way ahead of you.
That's terrible.
Man, my family, my extended family, most of them are up in San Francisco, and one of them, or a couple, or however that is, owns a chain of like high-end Chinese restaurants, which means they cater to Chinese people who are like, rich enough to fly over from China.
Right.
So they have the crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like the stuff you don't get at a
They
Panda
want like the
Express.
sea cucumber and like,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Tasmanian giant crab that are like 30 pounds a piece.
Oh, I haven't seen one of
Like
those
those-
yet.
yeah,
but
those are scary.
Just fucked up stuff, and even the most basic dishes are like, here's an entire fish. Want the eyeball?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
that's
the best part.
It is not the best part, and no matter how many times my family tries to convince me of that,
Nope.
I know they're just fucking with me.
Yep.
Because I am third generation son. I am out of the game.
No chicken feet for you?
I mean, I get chicken feet.
Okay.
They don't do anything for me, but
Right.
they don't. It doesn't creep me out. And eyeballs, like it's just kind of nasty.
Right.
Not creepy, but I mean, I go to like the family gatherings. There'll be like huge banquets, and half the dishes will be just things I'm just like I stare at, like I don't.
Why did you
know
bring
why-
this?
Yeah. Why is that? That is not.
And who still makes ambrosia salad? Ugh.
when I die, will you eat my eyeballs on your show?
Yeah.
That's
Really?
I don't think we can do like cannibalistic stuff.
illegal.
The most
'Cause of
we've done so far, we're trying to get a hold of a placenta, and
Okay.
because
okay.
I
that's pretty
believe my
common for people
sister-in-law
to eat.
still has hers
Oh well,
Why?
if she would like to make a donation,
because
we would.
you
we
should
would
keep
be-
it, and then she
yeah.
didn't know what to do with it at that point.
Just what left it in the
Well,
freezer.
if she would like to donate it to the show, we would gladly take it. Because unfortunately, most people won't volunteer
Give those up?
and do those.
God, I can't
Yeah.
imagine why.
Sure.
Let's see.
Here, have a
Two
pound
our
of my
cast
uterine
members-
lining.
Two of our cast members have had kids, and they both said no. They wouldn't hand it
Oh
over.
God, no.
Really?
No.
What did they do with it?
Oh.
I assume they
Burned it.
Yeah.
I don't
That
even
it
want to
just got
have.
Just
destroyed.
let the hospital take it.
Yeah, it's like,
make
and
money.
it's funny because we'll show up and go like, to the hospital and go, congratulations. We'll have a cooler with
We
eyes
have
and,
some.
Oh God, I can't imagine why they would throw it away at that point. I'm surprised that they're even still talking to you.
Yeah.
You have the
to be perfectly
bib,
honest.
but
So
instead
we
of
haven't
lobster,
had
it
to
has a
do
baby on
placenta
it.
yet, but we have tried human gallstones.
Ew.
One of my friends had his gallbladder taken out. He had a stone, so we decided to have some fun.
Why would you eat that?
Just
That's not even food at that point.
no,
That's
it isn't.
the
but
opposite.
I've never seen Chris freak out that badly on a show
No.
before, and that's why.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Did he keep it down?
No,
I mean, for his sake, I would hope he didn't actually. Are you wrapping us? Are we going home?
Question.
yes,
Sure.
A human foreskin.
we have not encountered that yet.
Would it be a possibility?
Are you
I
offering to donate your foreskin?
think
do you
that's off
Absolutely
limits.
not.
I
It
believe that's off
stays where it
limits in
belongs.
the United States.
Okay,
Though
that's, well, this is what I'm wondering.
I
It's
did
like, is it-
hear about a year ago some Japanese chef got really pissed and hacked off his penis and balls
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
served it to like what was it, 300 guests?
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
how
yeah.
is
Which,
that
which
all
I
that.
find a little weird because you've heard the thing.
A little
about,
weird. Little.
Hey, about it's like come on, he's Asian. How did it serve 300 people?
Hey.
Probably boil it in a
You are, man, you are. If you were Tweety, because that's definitely a thing that Tweety would say, I would have murdered him to death by
Right.
now.
Well, but
You're in the clear though.
he's got
You're good.
he's got a valid point.
Hey, just remember,
You keep your goddamn mouth shut.
I'm just saying.
just remember, 2 inches can cause a lot of damage, right? People in Atlanta.
It's a snow joke. I get it.
got it, I
I
got
get it. Yeah. I immediately wanted to take that to an egret from Game of Thrones thing, but it's too late now. Because Jon Snow. 2 inches.
No.
Anyway.
Oh, we're into fisting now.
Yeah.
No. Close
And
enough.
the conversation goes downhill.
Do you have any questions? Do we have advice to dole out?
Yeah, we got a question. This is all there is to this one. This is from Johnny. It says, if you were a dad, would you let your 23-year-old daughter date a 29-year-old guy?
Yes.
I am a dad. No,
What?
not to
If
a
you were
23-year-old.
Dad, would you let your 23-year-old daughter date a 29-year-old guy?
I mean, at that point, you really don't have a say.
Doesn't that depend on whether he's seen the square?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's true.
Yeah, is he a real man or not? That's what we need to know. I believe accepted equation for acceptable dating age is 1/2 of your age plus 7 years.
Okay.
So 29
Yeah.
would be 14 and a half
Yeah.
plus 7, 21 and a half. She's above that. She's in the clear.
no, you don't know what the actual.
Oh, God. Is this going to be a Nebraska
For
thing?
every
where
year
it's
older he is, he has to make at least $10,000 above the median income.
Whoa.
So
Oh,
if there's a
interesting.
6-year difference, he needs to make 60,000 more
Oh, the
to make it
median,
worthwhile.
which
Yeah.
is probably something like 35,000.
I have no
ballpark,
idea.
So let's say like
Yeah.
So that's making
close to
100,000 a
100,000.
year.
Close to.
That's
6 years? Ah, gosh. I would say in your 20s, that seems a
no.
bit
If
excessive.
you're both above 18 years old, you can do whatever you want because this is America.
Guys, quick sidebar. Do I want shrimp and pasta for dinner, shrimp and rice, or chicken and dumplings?
Chicken and dumplings.
Chicken and dumplings?
Are you asking
This is
me
my wife just texted in, so this is a legitimate question for the show.
for all of us?
Well, I'm going to eat it.
I
But
mean,
yeah,
I
go
would
ahead and
say
give me your advice.
Oh wait, I don't
You don't
get
get-
any.
I don't think you
Then
get
I am not answering this question. This is not relevant to my
Why
interests.
are you asking us what you want?
I'm just saying it's a question that came in to the show live, so that counts.
Chicken and dumplings.
Really? I want shrimp and pasta.
Well, then why are you asking? Don't ask for advice if you're not.
Seemed
gonna
like a
take
funny thing.
it.
doing
It
a
was
bit.
funny till you turned
It's a
down the
good bit.
advice.
And now it's deadly serious.
Yeah.
Now Tweety has been offended.
Yep.
He is emotionally wounded.
He can leave
No, I
at
can't.
any time.
Can he? Can he?
I mean,
Stay
these are his
tuned next
mics,
week
but
for Chicken and Dumplings, the rematch.
dun dun dun. Paradox in the chat room says anything over 24 is good to go to 36.
No.
Hold on.
Anything above
Does that
18
work
is
with
good
your
to go.
Let
math?
me do that.
Okay.
Let's see.
Now,
18 plus 7,
I have
25.
a question for you guys.
Nope.
25.
At what point is it okay for a young woman to date an 80-year-old billionaire?
As soon as she's 18.
As soon as
Billionaire?
he's a billionaire.
Yes.
As soon as it's legal.
18.
I
How
mean, if the
young?
state says 16, I can go to town.
Yeah, I guess that's true. In most states, it's actually 19. So 19.
Here's the thing: if a young girl, a legal age girl, is getting married to an 80-year-old billionaire, obviously it's about the money. The family is going to get angry, the sons and wives and all that, because they want a cut of that money. But if they wanted a cut of that money, maybe they should have made his life a little more fulfilling so that asshole wouldn't have to go and marry an 18-year-old. That's on them. They have to deal with the fact that those billions of dollars are getting spent on a teeny tiny poo nanny.
Yeah.
Okay.
As it should be. What's the point of having $1 billion if you can't spend it on a teeny tiny poo nanny?
Honestly, I would say you should have multiple. I mean, when you
Yeah.
cross that,
Yeah, at that
when
point
you cross
you should, just be
millionaire,
So
then
you're saying
billionaire.
he's insane for just limiting himself to one? To
Yes.
getting married.
Yes.
He's the idiot there. Right.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah.
6 zeros, like, yeah, definitely stick with one. 7 or 8 zeros, I would say.
Freebird.
It's possible.
Yeah.
It's possible. You make some choices. You get to 9 zeros, son. It's game on. It is Haremtown, USA. Probably Haremtown, Abu Dhabi, because
Yeah, I
it's
was gonna
probably
say
not
you
legal
could actually
here.
probably
How
get some really
old
good real
does-
estate in
No,
Afghanistan
I don't
for
wanna make
that.
it a personal question.
What?
Never mind. Let's move on. I was going to ask a question. I was going to bring Betty into it, but I was
Whoa.
No, but not in a rude way. Not in a rude way. In a way like I wanted an honest opinion from a dad.
He was ready to hurt you over chicken and dumplings. What do you think this is gonna do?
No, but I understand that's not a nice question, so I'm not going to ask it.
Okay, good.
Yeah, ask questions about your dogs. Hey, what if your dogs are fucking run over by
What
some
if your
guy that
nine-year-old's
peeing on the
dating your
corpse?
dog?
Would you feel bad about that?
That's what I was going to ask,
What?
though. I was going to ask about his...
Did his
you
don't
know,
it? No, nope. We don't. Nope. We're just gonna move on.
Next question.
Another question. Another question.
All right, well, I find that Paradox in the chat says chicken and dumplings because shrimp has the mercury, which I don't think it actually has as much mercury as like
He
tuna.
got the mercury.
Shrimp don't live very long, so they
Mercury.
don't ingest it as much as like a longer living fish like a tuna.
And there's still all sorts of terrible things in the
I mean,
water,
everything in the water is bad for you, whatever.
and everything on the land is bad for you.
But delicious. All right.
Pretty much the only thing left will be gallstones and
Delicious.
100 piece.
placenta and gallstone
Placenta and
gallstone pizza.
Like, assuming you could even keep that down, would your body pass that again?
Yeah.
Like, does it?
Well, yeah, we just break it up because it's
wouldn't
the
it-
things sort of like gather, accumulate into like a chunk, and that's where it's a problem.
Is it like iron deposits or calcium?
Calcium, right?
Is it calcium?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's Fritos.
Gross.
I've never had it, so.
Fritos are delicious.
I love Fritos. Cheetos are better.
You ever had a walking taco?
What is a walking taco?
It's Fritos bag. It's Fritos, but they cut the bag open and then they put the taco toppings.
It's
on
a
top
chili
of
boat.
it. Where I'm from, it's called a walking taco.
Or a Frito boat. It's a Frito boat. Yeah.
So it's a like portable Frito casserole.
Yeah.
It's white trash.
Yeah. I already. Yeah,
Oh,
that
that's
goes
not-
without
that's
saying.
not
Yeah, we
racist, but
figured.
asking to
That's-
touch your hair is racist.
Yep.
Yeah, that is correct.
Leanne asks, "Could I possibly be pregnant?"
Yes.
I'm gonna say no.
Depends on whether Leanne is a guy. No, actually, you know what? There was that guy who got pregnant. You remember?
But he was
Oh
Arnold
yeah,
Schwarzenegger?
malepregnancy.com.
Yeah.
I remember
But that was a girl.
No, it was a guy.
No, it was a girl that had a sex change.
It was Arnold Schwarzenegger, and the movie was what was the movie?
9 months or something.
True romance.
True. Yes.
Twins?
That's also that.
And he
Predator.
Had, he
Predator.
had Danny DeVito.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
but the one you're talking about.
Carl
was
Weathers delivered
she
the
was,
baby.
It was a girl that had a sex change, but still had her
Ovaries.
everything she needed.
Huh.
And they inseminated
right?
her. Yeah, it wasn't an actual men cannot. No matter what the internet tells you, men cannot have babies.
Bop. The internet has never led me astray.
I have read some slash fiction that suggests that Indiana Jones could impregnate Doctor Who. So, sir, the ball is in your court.
All the balls. Leanne says, "I got."
Is Doctor Who ever a girl?
Not yet.
No, not yet.
Not
Yet.
yet.
Never will be.
Oh, it'd be super weird if that one Time Lord that came back that was a girl who definitely knows stuff about him in the future was him in the future.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Turns out
I
it's
only
the
watched-
daughter
I
of
only
the
saw that one.
companions that traveled with him. Yeah.
Okay. Leanne says, "I got
up.
what?
Keep up.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I got.
It's on
I got
Netflix.
important things to
It's
do.
on Netflix.
Like-
Like what?
Like not be a fucking nerd.
Watch Sons of Anarchy. Vikings. Both shows I know you don't really care.
Veronica Mars, son.
I've never gotten into that.
Well, you'd better because the movie's coming.
How many seasons was that show?
3.
All right, that's not too bad.
It's short.
All right. Okay, Lance says, "I got off my period on New Year's Eve. We had sex New Year's Day." I assume that's us. I don't know. We also had sex 2 weeks after that, and then 10 days ago.
Whoa, wait a minute. So, like on the 14th and then 10 days from
yeah,
now.
so she's about.
I like the
she's
forgot
about
it was
3
all-
weeks out
That's
now.
not very consistent.
No.
Yeah.
Chances are you're not pregnant. It's very hard to get pregnant.
Okay. She
It's bad
says,
advice to tell a teenager, but it's true.
Sure.
right.
I bet she's probably older. This seems like the question from someone who's like around 20 or so.
No, this seems like a question of someone that's too fucking stupid to understand how pregnancy works.
Oh, they're a stupid 20-year-old.
When you
so-
visit your
There's
doctor
more.
and they start using the word trimester,
Right. Then you're pregnant. She goes on with, "We used condoms every time." It's all caps. But
if you're using it all caps, I gotta think you
Now, if
fucked
you're
up
just
putting it
dipping
on
them in
once or
ketchup,
twice.
yeah, I
Then
use
it
them on
doesn't count.
every finger. But I still haven't started my period. I've taken 4 pregnancy tests and they've all been negative. Could I be pregnant?
No, you can't.
Unlikely.
Because-
Unlikely.
You can't. It's impossible because the way a pregnancy test works is it measures the chemical in your body that is only released when you're pregnant.
Yeah, once you're pregnant.
So the only way, the reason they say that they're
Yeah.
99.9 is to cover their ass.
Well, it's because you
shooting
can get a false positive, but you won't get a false negative.
Right.
So if it says no, it's no. If
And
it
even
says
a
yes,
false
it could be no.
positive is pretty unlikely because that means there's a malfunction. And if you did 4 of them,
you
Yeah.
know what? I think we're gonna get Chris to take a pregnancy test one day, just to see. They sell
Just
them
to
at the
make
dollar
sure.
store.
You
now.
should also
Yeah. See, that's the thing. If it's a dollar store, I mean, can you trust it for,
yeah,
for
you can.
sure?
Right.
It's still the same.
Yeah.
I don't trust anything from the dollar store.
Man, I
There's-
lived off the
they have
dollar
like-
store for college, and I'm fine. Look at me.
They have those
I would
paternity
argue.
tests you can get now. I don't know if they're dollar store. They might just be at the bigger ones.
They're at
But
like
home
CVS
paternity-
or
They have like
Yeah.
crack tests and
Do you,
shit.
can you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do they have
Can I
the
jerk off
one?
into a cup?
Sure.
Awesome.
Do you not just do that anyway?
I just wanted somebody's permission.
Do they have the ones that test? Because you said for crack, but do they have for other drugs? Do
Yeah,
they have
there's
that?
there's one specifically for marijuana.
Yeah.
And then there's another one for like methamphetamines and barbiturates.
Well, because what I was gonna say is I think it's coke that if you eat enough poppy seeds,
No,
no,
it's
it wouldn't be. Is it
no,
weed?
It's actually opiates.
Yeah.
When
If
you
you eat
eat
enough poppy seeds,
you-
it shows
you'll
up
test
as
positive
opiate.
for opiates.
So usually
it's the same
heroin,
test.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you'll have to do
That's
like
right.
a hair test or something.
Right.
Something
But you
more
should
comprehensive.
you should have someone eat enough to trigger it, and then
It doesn't take much.
Yeah.
Like half of a Costco poppy seed muffin will do it.
really.
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy.
But isn't it?
We have drug testing at work, and one of the great tricks we play is when we know it's happening, we'll buy poppy seed for everybody. So everybody pops a positive.
But you should also then do the reverse of that, which is you get the golden seal that's supposed to clear it out and see if that works. Because you could do a test for each.
Right.
I don't know if that's interesting. Just saying.
Yeah.
What were we answering? So you're pregnant.
No, you're not pregnant.
Not
They took
pregnant.
4 pregnancy tests. They all said no.
So you're not pregnant.
And it's only been a month.
She's young.
Your period can get off.
Sure.
Well,
Especially at that
you
age.
said you had sex on, what was it, New Year's Eve?
On New Year's Day.
New Year's
So a
Eve.
day
New Year's
after,
Day.
Okay.
Her period ended. She had
2
sex.
weeks after
Your
that,
actual
and then 10
window
days
is
ago.
like 7 days after your
Okay.
period for 11 days.
So by October, you'll know.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll
Yeah.
be 100% accurate on that point.
Right.
and also, when you're young, I used to actually be a sex counselor. Believe it or not, I know that sounds
That's
unbelievable.
so scary.
Horrible
that
idea.
was,
Right.
that was a good one too.
Yeah, that's why he doesn't live out there anymore. They ran him out of town.
But you
probably
can
the only
actually
one rated on
at that
Yelp.
age, if you're not sexually active and you have a semi-normal cycle, ladies,
Ladies.
and you have a semi normal cycle, which is but it's not rare for it to be all fucked up. Having sex can fuck it up. Like, so let's say you're having it every 28 days or every 30 days or whatever it is. Having sex can fuck it up and make it appear make you think you're pregnant because you're late, but it's just the actual act of sex that's fucking up the hormones in your body.
Good to know.
Sure. I mean, there's a lot of things that can actually mess that up. Like
Especially when you're
extreme
young.
dieting can screw
Yeah.
you up.
Exercise.
Even I was gonna say
Chicken and
exercising.
dumplings.
Watching
Chicken and
too much
dumplings.
television.
Yeah, too much Sherlock. That'll take it right off.
Getting pregnant.
Yeah, getting pregnant will mess up your period. Like nothing.
Reading Catching Fire will do that, so be careful.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Great book.
Weed.
And movie.
Paradox.
Top 5 movie is one of my top 5.
Catching Fire, and then The Square.
The Square is number 1
Right.
of all time. And then Good Will Hunting.
Okay.
Then Wayne's World. Then Hot
The-
and then I thought
I don't know.
they
you.
did- Robin Hood Men in Tights is in there
Robin Hood
too.
Men in
Robin
So
Hood
that's
Men in
6.
All right. Oh, it's reloading all the previous
for crying out
comments.
loud.
All right, it just does that. All right, let's move on.
Yes.
This is a flip side of everything we've discussed so far. Laura asks, healthy snacks and easy meals. I'm going grocery shopping and need to know some good healthy snacks / protein bars. Also, maybe some ingredients for easy dinners that are high in protein. Chicken and dumplings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you ask that question again? Because I spaced out when it was so boring.
She just
Healthy
wants some
food.
ideas on healthy meals to make.
I'll tell you one thing that I
Baba
do
ganoush.
that's
What's in
Baba
that?
Eggplant.
Is that right?
And
Yeah. And other stuff.
Gross.
awesome. Thank you for your help.
Google it.
Today I learned I will never order Baba Ganoush.
One thing that I've been doing a lot recently, I'm having a lot of fun with. I got a rice cooker, so I just make like a huge amount of
yeah,
rice,
sure.
and then just use it over a week or whatever like that.
Isn't it racist if that makes me laugh?
Yes.
Okay.
You know what you actually need to do? I saw this story. It was on Rocket News 24, it's a Japanese website, and they did McDonald's Big Mac rice. So basically, they took a Big Mac meal, dumped it in the rice cooker with rice. Instead of using water, they used. I think they said they used Coke Zero.
Why would
they
you-
dumped the French fries in there
I
and
don't
everything,
understand.
and
What's
they set
happening?
it through a cook cycle.
I don't. And what came out?
Babies.
Big Mac rice
What?
What is that?
or value
Soaked
meal rice, or what do you
in
want to call
Coke
it?
Zero?
Yeah,
That sounds disgusting.
Unacceptable.
That's what you need to try.
That is not what. No, that is what you need
That's your
to put on a
show.
show where people vomit on the regs.
We'll
That is
send
not a
Jan
thing
to
I'll
eat
put
that on your show.
That is
yeah.
not.
We should do something like that.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
I would
Wait,
watch a show if I got to see.
do you put the whole burger
I'm
in?
disgusted, and you're a monster. But also, I totally do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait. Do you put the bun in and the burger and the sauce?
They said not to put the bottom bun in because it would get soggy.
Oh, because it would get.
You know, because the top bun.
Because it
the
might
top bun
make
is
it
above everything
distasteful.
else. So it
So it's
stays
just
semi-
resting on the rice?
Yeah,
Okay, it's not like mixed in.
yeah.
All
You
right.
can leave the bottom bun in, but it's just gonna get blended up with the rice when you mix it all up.
Okay.
So that's an easy meal.
I don't know
that
if
is
that's a
not an
healthy
easy
meal.
meal.
That is
It
not
an
a healthy
atrocious
meal.
My whole channel is about unhealthy stuff.
Yeah, we're trying to get you.
Or good stuff that you eat until you puke. So
basically, but the answer
I
to
can't
this
answer
question,
these questions.
Yeah, the answer to this question
Just
is
chicken.
the less you cook it, the healthier it is.
That's not true.
It is too.
You can't
To a
just
certain
eat
extent.
raw chicken.
Well, that's
But
not,
chicken
no,
is
no,
good
you
for
actually
you.
can.
No, you can't.
yes, you can. You can, but it has to be fresh. So in other words,
You have to kill the
you
chicken.
have to
Fresh
kill it in
and
front
super
of you,
clean,
right
too.
in front of you. You slit the throat. You do all that. You will not get sick.
That's the easy way.
Well, no, because
my
the problem
family-
is like if some of the chicken feces get in the meat,
Right.
then that would be a problem. So yeah, if it's clean and then fresh.
They actually would take the chicken's heads and put it on a 2x4, and then they put another 2x4 and they step on it, and then they grab its feet and they rip its head off that way.
That is one way to do
That's a really inefficient way to kill a chicken.
sounds
that's
horrible.
actually a
Horrible
super
way.
efficient way because you dupe and then you throw it and then you dupe and then you throw it and then you dupe.
You
and
need
then
to
you
visit
throw it.
Chinatown.
Oh, I'm from Nebraska. I grew up on farms.
Yeah.
One of the things that I do a lot, I'll make the bunch of rice,
Uh-huh.
and then I'll just throw a little bit of oil in the pan, throw a bunch of rice in the pan. In a separate tiny pot, I'll get some salt water boiling. And now at my Ralph's, you can get a bag of, I think it's called muramake, which is the edamame without the shells. So it's just the soybeans.
Sure.
Big old things that are really
Those are good.
tasty.
Yeah.
And they're frozen. You just drop it into the boiling water for like 3 minutes just to sort of get them a little seasoned. Dump out the water, toss those things into the rice. That throw in a little soy sauce, a little bit of sriracha, and you can just go to the freezer and dump in a couple things like the frozen chopped broccoli. Go and throw that in, or throw in like the a little frozen peas or something like that. Like super simple, and then boom, you've got reasonably healthy fried rice that has protein in it and is fast and pretty cheap and awesome. Also, I made a tahini dressing last night that was pretty good.
It's, sesame
Pretty
seed.
good. Sesame
that is?
paste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Do you
Little-
buy
little
pre-made
garlic in there.
tahini and then
Yeah,
make
yeah,
the
yeah. Yeah, I
paste?
can grind up a goddamn sesame seed. Just buy a jar of tahini.
Just wasting
I
money.
thought you were just working at your aggression.
Fuck you.
Smush the seeds.
One at a time.
Why did I buy this bag of seeds? Yeah, right. We have about 6 minutes left, so I'm not going to ask this long question.
Do it. Do
Really?
it.
This
Ask
one?
question.
And
Ask
not
question.
this question?
Do it. Nope. No. No.
All right.
Oh, God.
I wanna know what it
No.
was.
All right, you know what? Here's what'll happen. At the end of the show, we'll read the question and then cut the show off.
Okay.
Done.
All right, so this question comes from Nina, who asks, is it bad I hate my boyfriend's parents?
No, it's completely normal because
Yeah.
they're judging you.
I basically hated
Yeah.
every, in high school and college age, every one of my dates, relationships, parents, never got along with them.
I always got along with the parents.
Never.
I was
Do you enjoy getting interrogated?
Well, no, because I was super chill and they were super chill, and I mean I don't know what
Well,
kind of
see,
parents.
maybe, yeah.
I mean, if you came
maybe
in with
if
like
I
a
can-
leather jacket and was like, "Hey, what the fuck's up, Dad? I'm taking your daughter out, and we're
had
gonna
the
get
leather
crazy."
jacket, but I wasn't an asshole.
The
mean,
leather
I was
jacket's
a-
already done so.
Yeah.
Those people would have thought, "Oh my God, Fonzie's here to rape my daughter." They don't know any
bumper sticker
better.
on the back of my car that said "pimp,"
Yeah,
that's
you
not-
also would.
but
That's
it was
terrible.
ironic. It was like,
Not to a parent.
but I would come up literally in a Corsica which had more expensive speaker system than the car. Like I
Right.
had like the 12s and the amp and
Yeah.
the tweets and the mids and all.
I'm
that
pretty
shit,
sure
right?
they had you pegged just right.
But I was bumping like
Everything you're saying now is wrong.
525,600 minutes. How do you measure
In Nebraska?
a
I
year
don't
in
know
the
what's happening here.
They would have helped. They would have hated you for being
Trying to get
urban,
copyrighted music on your channel, so
And
you'll get
B-
shut down.
and B,
Stop singing things.
they would have hated you for being a theater.
700,
No,
24,
Zuck.
8,601
Well,
seconds.
the software can't pick that up.
No,
doesn't-
he's
it-
that
yeah.
badly out of tune.
Yeah, you are a
Yeah.
terrible
Also,
singer.
you should have been pumping out ABC by MJ and the rest of the Jackson 5. Mm-hmm. Don't sing it though. She goes on to say, "I was raised in a home full of love and laughter." Yep.
Oh, your hippie parents must have been the worst.
I have a large family that comes together and we enjoy each other. My family and I have never hit each other ever.
Whoa,
That's
whoa.
weird. That's a weird.
Okay, now
That sounds like
that's a red
some
flag.
Weird shit going on. My boyfriend is the nicest, most wonderful boyfriend, but I completely hate his friends and parents. His parents are too drunk, so they drink all night and stars. I assume the F word, blank, and gossip about everything.
They fucking gossip. Is that what
I think it might be. I think it might be shit. Is like, they drink and shit.
Did you just send this?
Did I?
This just
Isn't
in,
that
breaking
good?
news. Jeff says, pick your winner of the Super Bowl. How did this come out just now?
I'm that good.
That's crazy.
No.
Yeah, but
Where's your
you know what
hand?
it? No,
No,
you know what it
craft
is.
service.
My Facebook has such a horrible delay.
That's insane. Like, this is like a 20-minute delay.
Yeah,
All right.
we're on Google Fiber here, and I still get that delay.
That's crazy. Where were we? Drunks?
The winner of the Super Bowl are the boyfriend's
The parents? Yeah.
yeah, because they sound like violent
because they
assholes.
drink all the time.
Yeah. We've been dating for 4 years. At the beginning, it wasn't so bad, but then one night they were so drunk, they out of nowhere started calling me a colorful array of swear words. That night, my boyfriend and his father got into a fist fight. They put so much strain on us. That's how that sentence ends. Oh, from
How old is this person? Because this sounds like she's old enough to not have to deal with that.
Yeah.
Like maybe even college age.
yeah.
To me, I'm picturing like a
She's,
15.
still high
I'm
school?
thinking 17, 18.
See, I'm picturing
Okay.
like 15.
It's pretty well written.
Yeah, I think it's older than 15,
Yeah.
but
It
can
can't
still
be
be in
too
high
old.
school.
Yeah.
If you're gonna fist fight with your dad,
You're young.
you want to make sure that he's not so old that you might actually do damage.
Well, no, 16,
You
a
don't
16-year-old
win.
Well,
boy
Most people
and
don't
like a
beat their
40-year-old
dads,
dad.
even if they're better, bigger,
I
stronger.
mean, I know one
Yeah.
example that, yeah, he was older and he did beat his dad,
Really?
but his dad also died. So that's
Yeah, he beat his dad to death.
yeah. Well, yeah. There's some weird. Anyway,
Yeah, good.
nobody
Stories
knows.
that I
Nobody
usually
knows the
like.
real story behind that.
And the show
so-
on a down note.
Oh, we're going
And
to.
the
We're going to
show
read that
on
question.
a down note.
Oh.
Yeah, we are. Keep power
2
through
minutes.
this.
So actually 2 minutes. So let's wrap this up
Okay,
really
fine.
quick so we can pimp everything else
No,
out.
it's not bad to hate your boyfriend's parents.
Not
they're
when they sound
pricks.
like
Yeah, they're
insane,
horrible people.
insane, horrible
I hate
people.
it.
It is
his
normal to
parents.
hate assholes.
Also,
Yeah,
your
that's-
family's fucked up, living in a house full of love and laughter. That's not right, but it's a damn sight better than these people.
Yeah.
Your
Reckless Eating
channel.
on YouTube.
Yes.
Any
Anything
other
else?
websites? Twitter.
Everything's Reckless Eating.
Recklesseating.com. Everything's just reckless eating.
Twitter.com/Reckless Eating.
Yeah.
Social
Instagram.
security number.
13
all-
Reckless.
We're the third. 000. No.
Oh, okay.
003.
And we're asking for a
Right
friend.
behind Montgomery Burns.
Ought. We'll be back here next Friday at the same times.
Please
or
follow me
whatever
at
this was.
I'm Tweety because I don't have any followers.
Yeah, and you don't use
you
your
don't
Twitter,
have
so
any
what's the point?
I have 93 followers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't use Twitter.
I'm at 999
I was gonna
RPMs.
say there's
tweet a
at
lot.
least one.
I
bot
am
out
at
there
Sam
for you.
Proof. You can leave questions in the comments below, and we'll ask or we'll answer them on next week's show.
Yep. AFAF show
Read,
on
read
Twitter.
the question.
Yeah. And the question that we will not be answering from Ish Preet. Why do 13-year-olds act so much younger than their age?
That is not what it says.
What? Am I
It
wrong?
says, why do 13-year-olds act so much older than their
I said
age?
younger. But I said it in the sexy voice, so it was accurate. Older than their age.
We're done here.
Done. Goodbye. Thank you.
Because the answer, they're whores, right? That's the answer.
No, still on.